who?
The lunch lady.
I'm eating for two. And I'm gonna turn around.
You're eating for two.
I'm eating for two. Yep.
Did I hear someone's having a baby?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Aren't we a little
That's the
young to be
first thing that
having
came to
kids?
mind. You know what? I'm just gonna roll with
Really?
it.
You
I'll kind of like turn around, kind of like do a little like nervous dance in between here, just like
So-
shuffling around. And I'm gonna go
You
sit
ask
down
for
with
what you
the-
want. You don't have to rub yourself.
I want to sit down with the first person from class A that we have classes with that I make eye contact with.
Okay.
I'm worriedly kind of like staring
so-
out.
So you try to make your way around the counter again, and you get an exasperated sigh. What do you want? I will give you what you want. Just tell me what you want. Don't go behind counter.
I love how you grab my token for it.
I'm gonna be grabbing a lot of bread and fruit. Bread
Okay.
and fruit.
You hand her the plate, and she goes back behind, grabs bread, fruit, drops them off for you.
They would put like signs on these.
Drink.
Yes.
Just where? Sorry, I'm trying to
Happy
flip
juice.
back and forth between these two.
Anyways, hi Jake.
Hello.
Beautiful boy.
How's the wallpaper engine treating all of your computer?
Is that what it says it's on right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I got it
hilarious.
too. I love it.
Oh yeah, it's badass. I also have it on my phone.
Jesus, Marshall.
One away from greatness.
Glory
Nope.
was so close, and you missed.
Nobody wins until we get a 69. Damn it. Anyways,
I swear, if I get a 69,
so
I don't get at least one high five from you coming down here to run a session. Won't be upset.
Jesus.
How do you
Well,
do the dice again?
slash
R.
Slash. Not
yeah,
R
/.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Not a
then-
Reddit.
Not Reddit. God, I knew you were gonna fucking say it.
And then what else is it? /R.
D420.
Space. Yeah.
1
E-
D420 or D420.
Yeah. Either one works.
E.
A lot of average rolls today.
The
Outside
one.
of that one.
You know, it's better than what I normally get, so I'll take it.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Last week, you guys were introduced into the school system. You saw the Prism do his shit. Met them white and black, and some of the members of Class B. You guys met a very interesting red-headed individual for whom seems to have picked out a potential
friend.
protege and rival. After that, you guys went to classes, learned how to do basic drafting, got yourself some spectacles, and currently are chilling out in the mess hall having dinner prior to your allowed evening, if you so desire, to go into Little Jasper and buy anything that you'd like to have in your room.
Real
Cool.
quick on the spectacles, since
Mhm.
my character
Well,
I already
pretty bad.
wear glasses. Does that
No,
Does it just
like,
flip out
do I
lenses for
still
yours?
have a new do I have to get a
So-
new prescription and everything?
So think of them mostly as like caps. So you
Okay.
literally like
They
kinda
just go
clip 'em.
over.
Yeah, they go
Alright.
over.
I know it has nothing to do with anything, but I still had to ask.
Yes.
There's Jake's
It's
beautiful
like
face. Just wait on
it-
Evan's beautiful face.
if eventually you could probably have the like national treasure kind of slip up and down spectacles.
Benjamin
Yes,
Franklin's
I'm gonna
code.
say it.
I-
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
say
think
it.
that-
glasses.
David, I'm already planning on making goggles where I can interchange the fucking lenses. So I
Good,
mean,
that
I'll,
sounds great.
I'll bring you in on that eventually.
Cool. I'm down.
Alrighty. In any case, you all made your way to the mess hall. Oop, that's the wrong token. You guys see
I
Sybil
was like,
go
eventually
up
I'll go back to normal.
and immediately grab 2 plates worth of food from the very stern lunch lady. And
Dude, we don't know when the last time we're gonna actually eat is. We just got told we're gonna die
We get
young.
told-
Like,
We got told we'll eat every day. Fucking what? I'm gonna go
2
sit next.
times.
I'm gonna go sit next to my friend.
Okay. You pop
Hi,
that.
Sylvie.
Darren.
All right. The rest of y'all following behind, or is there anyone in
I'm
particular
gonna go
that
right
you're?
here.
Alrighty.
I know that flanking me on this side will be this boy.
What are you thinking, Jan?
I don't know.
Do you want to sit with
Window.
people, or do you want to sit
Not
by
really.
ourselves?
No matter where we're gonna go, we're next to people. I guess it doesn't matter.
Well, then flip a coin, Jan. Figure it out. We're gonna find a place to sit, and we're gonna eat good food.
Am I sitting next to Sybil?
Yeah. Well, no.
Sybil.
You're
Oh, no.
sitting next to Saren.
Saren. Okay, cool.
Somebody X names.
Good. I know. Fuck me.
Motherfucker,
Gonna
I'm
be
your best friend. You
sneaky
don't remember my
snipe.
name?
I'm learning.
Anyways, so Jan and John, where are you going?
We're gonna sit over.
I guess we
making
can
a
go and
quick
sit
decision.
next to that guy.
Way the fuck over there. All right.
I'm going to go ahead and point over
Where?
towards
Where is
Tino.
that?
Tino.
Tino's
Tino.
just sitting there, like staring at his food and just pushing it around with his fork or whatever, just
Are you
not
chilling
really
out with
paying
your-
attention.
Are you chilling with your classmates, or are you going somewhere else?
I'm chilling out next to them since they invited me, but
Okay.
I'm still not like engaging too much.
Sybil, you pop a squat at the end of the table, across from a good old Layla.
Cool.
Alrighty. You guys have made your first steps into drafting. Congratulations.
We did it.
What the fuck? Saren, you decide to have an urge.
Okay.
To punch
Art?
your best friend.
You know what? Just for shits and giggles. It's for my first one. Okay, I'll add some points onto my meter here. My eye kind of twitches. Okay.
Did you hear that?
Hey Sylvie, I'll meet you in Little Jasper. I'm gonna go get ahead. Ark, please stay here.
It's the arc essence.
It's the arc.
I pat him on the back. Yep, it is. It is. And
As-
I'm gonna go on a little walk.
As you start making your way down these steps, you catch the red hair of a good
Oh
old
fuck.
kid. As she's walking up.
Kind of like doing one of these where I'm just like kind of going and I eye her for a second and I just look at her. Sorry, I never caught your name.
That's cool. As she walks right past you.
Oh,
Sybil, you get a banana placed in front of you.
I'm
And she
gonna
walks.
immediately grab it,
Banana.
put it onto my plate. The first plate, not the second plate. The second plate's a little further away. And I'm gonna peel it open, and then remembering what Layla had said, I'm gonna kind of like pause for a minute.
What did I
I'm
say?
gonna look around. Do I see anyone?
Who are you looking for?
The little flash of red hair from the apple that was mysteriously given to me.
Banana?
Oh, I know what I said.
Well, you see Kit, but
I do see her. Cool.
yeah, she's at the table getting
I'm
lunch.
gonna point to it. Now I'm gonna do like this. I'm like, thank you. You're great.
Everybody else at the table, you guys will see good old Sybil's skin start to turn a light yellow.
And do we know that she gave her the apple last time as well?
I mean, there's only
You
a
can
few people with
surmise.
red hair. So.
Jan, do you think it's weird that that girl keeps giving Sybil food that makes her change colors?
Can I have a bite of your banana?
Sure. You gotta
Can I
scoot
take
a
a
little
bite?
closer though. Yeah, I'm gonna like hold it out to you.
The extended banana of friendship.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that we're friends now, so we're friends now is what I'm gonna be like. Hey,
Yeah, we're 12,
shared
so
my
I'm not
food
gonna
with
make
you.
this weird.
We're friends.
No, you
Yeah.
might as well
Roll.
make it weird.
Roll an Arcana check with advantage, Sybil.
Arcana.
Arcana with advantage, please. Solid.
Oh,
God's
twice.
ordained it.
Yep.
That banana is perfect yellow.
Oh, man, what a good friend. Also, I wonder if she has like enchanted food.
As you have that
Kind
thought,
of like the conspiracy theory face going on, like calculating.
She said,
The
she said she turns
equations.
like a lightish yellow, right?
yeah, light yellow.
Is jaundice a thing in this universe or no?
I mean, it is, but you saw firsthand like an hour ago what drafting
Okay.
does to an individual, so
Okay.
you can surmise
I'm-
she's probably
there's no-
drafting yellow.
Yeah, there's no concern
I'm
about
gonna
He's
kinda,
doing it without
liver. There's no
consciously
liver
doing it.
failure going on right now.
since
Um,
it's let me look at that map again. Okay, so you and I are right
Mhm.
across from each other, and I imagine everyone else kind of sees this happen. I'm gonna kind of turn around in my seat just a little bit, put one leg up on the table where I'm kind of like, the whole like this kind of seat.
Mhm.
I'm gonna like offer some to you guys if you want some, but I'm also gonna be like, I want the last bite, but you guys can feel free to try some.
I'm okay.
Oh, I take a bite.
Thank you though.
I take
Saren,
a
as
I
you're
munch that shit.
as you're walking down the steps there, Saren, just regular perception check.
Dang.
Roll one more. I'm curious.
My stats are so good. Why roll 20? Why do you despise
Ooh.
me
Okay.
on the stats that I love?
As you're kind of heading down the steps, you get one last glimpse and you see the banana, and you notice immediately that motherfucker. That's another perfect middle of yellow.
Hey,
Grace, I'm gonna send you something. I just had a thought. I'll send it. But I'm gonna carry on to my walk.
Yes, you continue downwards. You guys will go ahead and see Kit go ahead and pop a squat right behind Sybil at the teacher's table, which is weird. There's no other students at that teacher's table. She's just chilling there.
I see her too, right?
Oh god, yeah, she's right behind you.
Cool. I'm gonna
God, yeah.
immediately turn around and just like, hey, how's it going? How was your class? Did you have fun?
It
Got cool magic
was,
stuff?
it was all right.
Yeah. Same. We had a class with the green teacher.
Yes.
He was
Good time. Smart fellow. Took a long time for him to counteract the wildness in his personality.
Yeah, we had a forgot their name, but we had someone that had the green magic thing happen with them, and then they like fainted for a minute, and then the teacher had to go heal them up. I don't know exactly what happened, but there's wildness in you. I was like, whoa, that's so cool. I hope that doesn't happen to me, but it was pretty cool to watch. I think they're okay. They're probably okay.
Yeah,
The magic will consume us all.
that's right, big guy. That's right.
Just pauses, just like looks over, just worried look of like, you okay?
Don't worry about him. He's
Why
fine.
anything this color? Huh.
As you look over to Jan and are kind of having this moment of contemplation, you'll look back and see Kit's plate empty, and she'll just pat you on the head. See you around. And she'll
Before you go,
head
did
off.
you want some food? I'm gonna offer the second plate that I had up.
And she does not respond.
Oh, okay, that's fine. More for me. Kind of
Too
like plop it
cool
back down.
for school.
Guys, I'm gonna turn around to the group. She was so cool. Like I don't know her whole thing, but like so cool. She enchants food. She'd
Why
be
did she be
perfect.
giving you food?
Friends, and that's what friends do, you know.
I think
Like I gave you food, you'll give me food.
I
You know,
think
But I
Kit's
asked
trying
for
to
the
train Sybil or something. I think she's trying to like
to
train
Pavlov her?
She's
Guys,
she's
you're not a
Pavloving
dog.
her.
We'll find out.
I mean, dogs are great, and all, but like
I'll
I'm
give
not
Sybil a
dog.
head. I'll give Sybil a head pat and be like, no, you're not.
I'm gonna kind of like nosy on up to it and be like, yeah, that was good. I like that. Wait, no.
I'll get up and walk
Used to
away.
shovel more food in my
I'll
mouth.
catch up. I'll go ahead and catch up to Saren.
Okay.
Like as I'm walking by, I'll give Sybil the head pat and be like, "You're definitely not a dog."
Starts
It's like the nod of like, yeah, that felt
Yeah.
nice, but yeah,
You're not a dog.
Yeah. We'll look
Alrighty.
across the seat back to Layla and be like, so, you want some more food?
No, I've got my own. Thank you, though.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but,
just
like, you
start
could have
shoveling it in like real
more.
fast. Hopefully, I won't choke on it.
Alrighty. Cool. Unless anybody else has any particular conversations they wish to engage in, we could head on down to Little Jasper.
Well, Jasper.
Yeah.
Little Jasper.
Little Jasper. It's a neat
Sweet.
little town.
Alrighty.
Oh, Little Jasper's a town. I thought it was
Yeah.
just like a general store.
Yeah,
No,
same.
it's
Town.
It's just some
It's
What's
like our
funny?
Hogsmeade, huh?
what's funny.
Holy heck! Look at this
This-
dude's mustache. God damn!
It's fucking good.
What's
It's
funny
cool.
is
Please
that
tell
this
me
is
that his name's Armstrong.
no.
Yes. I love you,
I need
Jake.
to open my notes. Fuck.
So what's funny, Trace?
The funny thing about this is that this island is big, but the Chromaria probably is about twice its size.
I'm just saying that's Pajama Sam, and we all need to run.
Fucking.
What's
God
this?
damn it, Evan.
What is
What's
this?
this? What's this? There's magic
What's
in
this?
the air.
I want
What's
to go
this?
here.
What's this? There's stuff just everywhere.
What do we know about Little Jasper?
So Little Jasper is the place where a lot of you lived prior, but not so much in the city itself, more in kind of these areas around the edge of it. As you guys are walking in,
Where our
they're,
parents
they're not
died.
really slummy, but they're just not. It's weird. It's like they're kind of suburbs almost, despite the fact that they're not far away at all.
Imagine mine's like up here and I had a fucking front row view of the Chromaria the whole time. Like, yes, one day.
One day.
One day I'll be there.
Alrighty. You guys will be walking in. First, will be Sylvanas. You'll run into Saren, probably a good 5 to 10 minutes ahead of the group.
Oh, hey.
You'll see that she has a new, very blue-looking scarf on.
Where'd you get that?
It's a nice little general store over in one of the districts. You have to. It's not far actually from here. Funny enough.
Anything special about the scarf that I can notice, or just a blue scarf?
It's just blue.
Cool.
Went for a very good dark blue scarf. Well, big and fucking long.
Nice. Well, it looks great on you.
Thank you. If you'd like,
Alright.
I can show you where I got it.
Please do. I'll grab a yellow one.
Anyone else coming with you? Specifically, Art. I expect he's probably not far behind.
Can I see the people behind me or no?
It's like you guys are on the other side of the bridge. It's about probably a 7 to 10 minute walk from Little Jasper to Big Jasper just on the bridge alone. So you see a group of figures kind of on the other side of the bridge.
But I'll just say I don't really know if they're behind me or not.
You
They were
know,
still eating.
I'm
last I
like
left.
looking. I'm looking and I see the dots in the distance. I'm gonna say we got lost if they make it here. Let's go.
All right. So Saren leads you over to a smaller kind of tailor shop with a very, very curvaceous woman with kind of big, poofy red hair. Oh, welcome. How can I help you?
What's her name again?
What's her name? Yeah.
You never got her name.
Oh, fuck.
Hi,
haven't
I
asked
am
her.
Sylvanas. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Bess.
Yes, you have a lovely place here.
Hi, thank you.
What am I looking for?
That's
I need
the
something
question.
yellow. But
That's why I went with the scarf. I
Can
was
I
like, what would
see,
be
like-
something cool?
I was just saying, like, looking around, what sort of yellow attire is there?
There's a lot. Some of them lighter. Like you're seeing a lot of kind of silk thing,
Mhm.
like jackets. Kind of.
Yeah, something that's not
Overshirts.
pure yellow. I'm assuming it's not easy to get pure yellow, but
I'll help you
Uh,
find it. I'll help you find something
Yeah,
perfect yellow.
I do not want something perfect yellow.
Oh, that's right.
Probably had something perfect yellow this morning. Sorry.
I mean, yesterday you had something. Yesterday you melted something perfectly yellow and then formed it into something else.
This is true.
Mm.
All right. Yeah. So looking around, there's a lot of the shop mostly caters to drafters, so there's a lot of just yellow regalia around. Just depends on what you're looking for, largely.
Let's do a headband.
Okay. As you kind of look around a while, you eventually find kind of a springier, nice yellow headband. Kind of has a what looks like a little bird pendant, kind of etched in silver around the tip of it.
Nice. So I think I'll probably get that.
Oh, very nice. That'll look good, contrasting against your nice red hair. Well, let's just call that 1 krone, and you could be on the way.
Cool. Sounds good.
Very good, very good. Well, be sure to stop by again if you need anything.
Of course.
Can I find a green hoodie?
As you guys are walking out, you'll get to about here when the rest of your classmates all file in.
Yeah.
Shit. Hey guys.
You guys are quick.
Blue, actually. I mean, yeah.
Is this where you get this cool stuff?
I mean, some of it, yeah. It kind of depends where you look, and depends what you're looking for.
Jan, let's go check it out.
Wait, what are you looking for? Oh well.
Okay. I doubt anything fits though.
The twins just start going in a direction led by
I
John.
hope they don't get lost. Maybe, maybe one.
I want a green hoodie.
All right. You hear that expressed by good old Arcus there.
Shall we go see? Hold on. I wrote the note down. My brain is so fucking small though. Bess. Go see Bess again, real quick, Sylvie.
I'll just wait outside.
Actually, you know what? I think I will too. But Art, go ahead and head on in. We'll be right out here for you.
Oh, busy night. Hello, little boy. How can I help you?
Little?
Yes,
I'll
you're like
show
3
you.
feet tall.
I'll show you, little. I want a green hoodie.
Okay, let's see here. Are you looking for more silky or kind of warm?
Grungy.
I don't sell grungy.
What's going to hold the most dirt?
Probably wool.
All right, I'll take wool.
Oh, okay.
Greg.
That'll be 2 krones.
What?
Money for services.
What about
We
1
got
krone?
we got 50. We got 50 to start.
What about 1 crown?
No.
And I so I'm gonna rip ass and be like 1 krone.
No.
3 krones.
Bro, you were at a good deal. It's not that bad.
2 crowns.
God.
Okay.
All right, good deal.
That was some
Bugs Bunny
great
himself.
negotiating.
And then after I grab the sweatshirt, I'm just gonna shake my hair around a little bit and be like, "Goodbye."
She just pulls like a thing of like Febreze from underneath the counter.
The bad boy bottle.
You guys,
Ouch.
you guys see Arcus step out with a nice woolen hoodie.
And then I look around for a pile of dirt and I go throw it in it.
No, wait, Ark, no, Ark, no.
Why?
What is he doing?
He does this with
Why?
everything. I was hoping this one he'd try to keep a little cleaner.
And then
But
I'll put it.
why,
And then I'll put
though?
it on.
He really. He
What's wrong with you?
Look, he savors being a mess.
What's your
I don't quite
trauma?
understand it. I don't.
And then
understand it.
I'll make sure to roll around in that dirt pile after I put it on.
What the fuck?
Maybe it's like a ritual or
I
something.
look over to Leela. Do you want to grab anything while we're here as well?
Would they have anything in sub-red
I
at
can
a
help
general
you.
store? I
You
don't.
you could get yourself like a really really warm like sweatshirt or jacket, and that would produce more body heat. It would keep it in, so you could use it more.
I'm gonna
If
get
that'll
the
pick up,
biggest,
let's see if it'll pick
puffiest
up.
jacket.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, there is a whole bucket full of you.
Yeah, I'm
Alrighty.
really sorry.
There's
My
more
friends
outside.
tried to come. Oh dear.
Oh, good. Well, what can I get for you?
Oh god, the
I'm gonna
balls are
follow
going back.
Layla
I would
when
like the
she.
biggest, puffiest jacket you have, please.
Right? Any color preference?
Make it match my hair.
It's disgusting.
Okay. She'll kind of dig around for a while. Let's
Makes it sound like I poop my
see,
pants.
higher or lower?
Should I higher or lower?
Yeah.
Higher.
Okay. She produces a lilac sweatshirt for you. Looks real big, real poofy, big pockets.
Is it a
Alright.
size too big? I'm gonna bundle myself up in it. How much? I will give you 1 chrome.
She'll kind of look at you, look behind you through the window, and at Arcus, who's just rutting around in the dirt.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
don't
know
know what's
that
wrong
boy?
with him. Not well.
Okay, let's call it 1 crone.
Deal.
Legion. That's what I was thinking of. Sorry, that was out of context what I was saying.
You receive your big poofy jacket, and
Hell yeah.
you head right back out to the group.
How are you going to survive in that?
I'm toasty as fuck. I don't know what you're talking about.
I will not argue with you. I'm just surprised.
About half a second later, you start to feel a little too warm, so you draft a tiny bit of sub-red, and you're like, oh.
Open it up and fan the jacket.
Alrighty. Sybil, Tino, any clothing for you while we're at Old Bess?
I want a cape. A nice
Okay.
emerald green cape.
Emerald green cape? Well, are you sure you don't want the cloak? I have far more cloaks.
Tina
could
just
always
like looks
make it.
down. Same thing.
Right. Well, let's get you. You want something nice that'll last you a while, or are you looking for something just kind of that you could have?
Yeah. I want to keep it for a long
Keep it.
time.
All right. Let's get you some good material. You know, a good cape slash cloak will last you a very long time on the road. Gives you a blanket, gives you a nice pillow, keeps you warm at night, keeps you hidden. As she's kind of running around, eventually she pulls out just this gorgeously made emerald cape, and it kind of has these beautiful sections of what looked like kind of gold and black embroidered throughout.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, let's see here. She'll kind of squint at you. I like your disposition. About 2 crowns.
Of course.
Perfect. Thank you. Have a good day, little boy.
Bye.
Happened. Huh. Cloak. Cape cloak. Can I get a poncho?
Oh, Evan, holy shit, wait.
That's a really good question. Higher or lower?
Lower.
No.
Damn.
Wow.
That was high as fuck.
The dice really like Jade for some reason.
No,
Unknown.
don't know what a poncho is. I do have cloaks though.
I'm just imagining an orange
Can you cut a
poncho.
hole in a cloak?
I do want an orange poncho, so I'm going to make an orange poncho. But I will take the cloak and I will work with it.
Ponchos don't exist.
Damn it! No, I wanted one so bad.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Baby. But I will
You're
make.
gonna make ponchos a
I
thing.
will make ponchos.
You'll make
It's gonna
ponchos
happen.
eventually.
No,
but-
here's what you do. But you're like, okay, you have an idea for something. So what you do is you buy something that can or be somewhat like it, and then cut around it.
See,
Yeah, like a
you
cloak.
have the inklings
You buy a
of
cloak
an
and then you
idea.
cut a hole in the center.
You don't quite have it yet, but one day
The
you're
brain
gonna be the
power was
person
going a
that'll
little too
make
hard this
fucking
morning, so-
ponchos.
By the end of this campaign,
By the end of
if
this campaign, you're
ponchos
gonna
aren't
make a
created,
poncho.
you have failed.
You're gonna be a new industrialist in
Alright,
the
well,
High Mountains.
Hold
Yay,
on, it's going in the notes
ponchos.
next to Jade's character.
All right. Do you want a
Alright.
cloak though?
Yes, I'll take an orange cloak, and hopefully, I'll be able to work with it down the road.
Alrighty. She'll pull out an orange cloak that kind of has these very pretty, kind of lighter and more cream sections throughout. It's overall a very, very pretty cloak. Well, I'm feeling generous. So you come back here, 2 crowns.
I'll go ahead and give her 3.
Oh, goodness.
I'm just gonna. We can remove it from the gold, right? Because that's what
Yeah.
I put it as.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm just giving her the extra one because I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, you're a nice lady. I like you. I'll be sure to come back. Thank you so much for the cloak. I'm gonna immediately put it on. I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna be like, yeah, this is awesome.
Thank you, as she kind of waves as you all head out of the
I'm trying to
store.
figure out why you just did that.
Because she was nice.
Straight up, that's the only reason. I'm assuming the 19's enough, obviously.
Yeah,
Seems,
Damn.
money makes people happy, so why not, right?
Archie.
So Jan and I
twins,
eventually
yeah.
turn this corner and walk back down the street, right to
You
where everybody's standing.
okay.
Do I
You guys do,
see Home Slice rolling in dirt?
you guys do a full U-turn, walk your asses back up, and you see fucking Arcus just fucking going nuts in the dirt.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I
just,
was like,
as we walk past him, I'm just gonna look over and go practicing for when there's 6 feet of it,
Yep.
and just keep walking.
Holy shit.
Sarah, I
Jesus.
imagine Sarah and Sylvie just look at each other like,
I'm
what?
concerned. I am very concerned.
What is wrong with your brother? I'll ask over to John. God, it's so hard to
John,
remember.
yeah.
You know, I'm not really sure. He really is a good guy, but sometimes he's just a little sad.
A little.
I'm like looking at them side to side and like, oh my god, they're the opposite in every way.
It's great because
Tino finally kind of like speaks up a little
He's
bit.
idiotically
sad.
optimistic, and
I've known
he's
happier corpses.
strategically sad.
I don't even acknowledge the question because I'm busy rolling in dirt.
he's having the fucking time of his life. All right. John, Jan, you want clothes?
Yes, please. Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
I'm looking for something really specific. If you can help me out.
I can
Poncho.
try as she looks at the softly banging his head against the door frame. Jan.
Oh, don't mind him. He's okay. But I'm looking for it's like a white trench coat, but on the inside I'm looking for like a red liner.
Wow, that's really specific. Just 1 second. Higher or lower?
Higher, going on off the trends. God damn it.
I don't have anything that matches that exactly. I could do a custom order if you want. Probably have it ready in 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, I'd love that.
All right. For custom orders,
Deal. I'll
perfect.
take it.
Well, I will go ahead and have that done here shortly. Let me just take some measurements as she walks up with a tape. Starts going over you. And what about you, sad boy? How are you?
I suppose you don't have anything in black.
I have a decent amount in black. What are you looking for?
Well, some kind of a cloak that I can put over my face. People don't really like me that much. I just kind of want to hide.
Oh my.
Wow, that's really sad, lad.
Like, god damn.
She kind of goes into the back a little bit, kind of. Here, you take this. You look like you need it. She hands you a kind of, it's not totally black, but it's kind of more of an, it's like an off gray, kind of darker gray cloak.
This is where I start questioning if Evan's got the best character for this campaign so far.
Wow, Jan, you look great in that.
I'm gonna put it on and be like, thanks. You look good too, buddy.
Can't
I
see
appreciate
his
it, Jan.
face
That's
anymore.
probably the nicest thing you've said to me in a long time. So thanks.
No, he always compliments you.
Well, I guess that's true.
He just
He
hates
talks
himself.
nice about me. That is right.
Well, you love him and don't ever talk about yourself.
All right, you all
It's a
will
good
see
balance.
nearly everybody decked out, sans John, who is waiting for his very nice trench coat. Is there any other major things that we're looking for in little Jasper? Anything like pets, furniture?
We can get pets.
We can
I
get
was about to say,
Yeah.
fuck, I didn't even think about pets.
No, I did. I was gonna ask
We
if
can
we
get
could.
pets.
Can you actually bring that up in character then? Because
What are pets?
I kind of like. So, is there anything else anyone wants? I know that you
What are
can
we
get
allowed?
like stuff requisitioned and made here. I got something from my dorm room made. You have to go through a whole process for it, though. I'll tell you about that if you want. But that's all I know here.
Do we
You
know
know
if
what
the dorms are like
is?
a bunking together situation or like a
No,
all girls
We
in one
have our
big
own-
room, all boys
We
in
all
one
get
big
our own.
room?
Yeah.
get our
Here,
own
let me
room.
just show you the various dorm rooms. as they stand.
Yes.
I
Guess
don't
I
who's
think-
is
love
who?
dorm rooms.
Guess who's
Actually,
is who's?
I don't have.
No.
I don't think I have most of them downloaded, but like here's David's at the moment. Let me download the rest of them.
Yeah, that's a weird position for your bed.
Shush.
He gets a nice view of the ocean.
This is true. Gets a lot of light. All right.
Oh God, mine is.
I'm yellow. The sun makes me happy.
That's fair. Very fair. Alrighty. Cool. Next up.
I like that rug a lot. That's a cool rug.
Blue one, yeah.
Blue
I like
rug.
it.
It's real
I
fun.
needed some contrast in that room.
I like it.
Oh God, I accidentally full screened. I don't need to be in full screen.
But you're beautiful in full screen.
No, I was
I know,
looking at
I
the
know what you
dorm
meant.
room. All right. If I could get this fucking
No,
fitted.
you died. How dare you?
Nani?
My
Money.
my weed, it's gone. I have to.
Uh.
I must wait for it to charge. Who wants to guess this room?
Is that
Pretty
Marshall?
stark.
Ding ding ding.
Ding,
Very
ding, ding.
orderly.
What do
Yep.
we have for him, Johnny?
SME. Very minimalist and very order.
Order in the court. All right.
Also, a lot of room so I can exercise.
That's Sad Boys. Is that
Nope.
Sad Boys?
I know
Nope.
whose this is,
No.
and I'm not allowed to talk about whose it is.
Yeah, I'm getting yawn vibes.
This one I
Spirit
still.
Man.
I don't know. I think the other one's still more infuriating to me.
That is
Everything's
that is Arcus's.
askew.
That is
Holy
I just
shit.
imagine like
yeah.
piles of dirt
This
just
one is
like
just-
collected in here.
Yeah, there's like piles
That
of
room
dirt,
is
all of
so
his-
dusty.
All of his, it's
Like
all of his
if you
clothes
go
are
up to the
everywhere.
bed, it's just black.
Oh.
Dust
Yeah,
and dirt.
basically.
The worst part, he's only slept in it one night.
Yeah. Anybody want a hazard guess who's this one?
Somebody's boring as fuck. Is it Tito?
I know whose this has got to be. This
I have
has
Is it
got to be
Sylvie's?
Bad Boy, right? 'Cause I haven't
Is
seen
it
this
Tino?
one yet. This is gonna be Sad Boy. This is the
Yeah.
Sad Boy. Everything
Oh,
is
is
black
it?
and no
This is
color.
Jan's room.
Yeah.
It's Jan's.
Oh,
It's
shit.
It's definitely
Jan's room.
Jan.
Everything
the
is dark.
No
yellowy orange.
no
I thought that was
decorations.
It's Jan's
except
room,
for
100%
random
press
pieces
boy.
of paper and charcoal everywhere.
Charcoal everywhere.
Let's see. Yes.
Chocolate.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It's so unorganized and
Oh my
messy.
god.
Oh yeah, we need to
Because
ruin my
that'd
room
be
some more.
fun.
That's
Oh
These
no.
bed positions are
No,
like
it's
triggering
actually
me.
it's kind of worse that it's slightly askew.
What so mine triggered you?
we need to make my room
These bed
worse.
positions are fucked up.
Where would you put yours?
I'm sitting
Not
right
in the
here.
corner like that.
Where would you're gonna put yours like dead center?
Yeah, the corner's where it's
You
at.
put your bed diagonally in a corner? Are you a
No, I
psychopath?
put mine like this. This is
Yeah,
mine right here.
this is-
Wow, Marsh, you a psychopath?
No, that
God,
one's
look at this
normal. The
order.
other
Yeah,
one.
thank you.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you.
The-
So much order.
The door is right here, but yes, all of you have individual dorm room,
Yeah, because we're awesome.
regardless. What do?
I want a
down to
pet.
yes, pets.
Yeah,
let's go
definitely
for
want
pets, guys.
Okay,
Yeah, you opened your mouth,
Anyone
Trace.
know
Way
where
to go.
go for pets?
that's great. All
I was gonna say, do we know where a pet store might be?
Go ahead and
I have
roll
the best
investigation
depressed
checks.
guy pet idea.
Do I have advantage because I've been through the town a few times?
No.
Damn, worth a shot. I don't remember seeing a pet store anywhere.
God damn it.
A 7? Fuck.
Dang.
Let's go exploring.
So Trace,
Yeah,
can
let's
I
just
get
get
a
lost.
unicorn or a boxing kangaroo?
A boxing kangaroo.
Oh, fun.
Two very different options.
Wow.
I'm
Wow.
surprised you don't want a dung beetle.
Sybil, in your
Yes.
strange, chaotic way, you managed to make your way over to the green section.
Oh,
Everyone's
okay.
following Sybil. So
Cool.
how do you know where you're going?
I'm
She
leading
can
with my
smell the
nose.
animal food. Yep.
I'm leading with my nose. Yep.
You-
How did you already know?
Smell something?
You
Just
walk
something about
into
you. I can't tell.
you walk into
Just,
what looks
you
like
know?
kind of an open air marketplace, and you see a fellow with a lemur, and you're like, "Yep, that's the man."
Oh my god, she actually found it.
Okay, guys, you can tell me that I'm cool.
Like mentally,
complain.
there's like another check mark
job.
under this one is
Sybil, you're great.
baffling me. I don't understand it. I need to ask questions on this.
Even I don't know how my brain works. I
Can
kind
I
of just
get
roll with it.
Can I get a really slow panda?
No.
Holy shit, Archie, are you okay?
Is there specific animals that are limited
Yeah.
to, or
Yeah, what
Stuff
kind of
like-
are we
animals can
allowed
we
to
get?
just?
That is a much better question.
I was gonna say, before we go through an entire zoo worth of animals.
All right. Walking up, you guys will see various
Or
different
owl.
animals. You'll see things like red pandas, a
Oh.
few lemurs,
Those are cute.
dog, cat,
Oh my god.
a few birds. Looks like parrot, owl, that sort of thing.
Is there any like one of a kind animal that's here, like something that doesn't
Are
look
there-
like it's gonna ever get taken?
Higher or lower?
Lower,
any
because I'm looking
slithery
for
little
the run
Yeah,
of the
are there
litter,
any
and I'm
snakes? I want a
looking to
snake.
find potential through the run to the litter out of something here. I'm gonna be
What
like, yeah,
are
you're
you
like me.
looking
We're gonna be homies.
Interesting.
I was
Let's
thinking
see.
something kind of similar, actually.
I want a really slow red panda, physically and mentally.
I was like, I want
Smooth brain.
something that doesn't.
You
get
want
taken.
something with a very
Give me the
soft,
snake
smooth
shifter.
brain.
Yeah, are there snakes?
Only few people gets that joke. But still.
There are a few
No.
reptiles. You see a lizard and you see two snakes.
These-
One of them is
What
very, very
kind?
colorful. The other one is kind of more of a kind of slate gray.
Like boas or like what?
They're roughly like they look like they could probably curl around your 12-year-old arm.
That's adorable.
I want the gray
Would we
one.
happen to know if drafting off an animal hurts it?
No, you are literally taking.
We're
no
not
cover.
gonna try that until we learn that.
Is the lizard really, really absurdly fat?
Not Fergus too.
There is one tiny, super chubby lizard. He's about that big.
He's like all the way in the back. Like,
Alright,
the rest of
Fergus
the
number
Just
two.
by
Name him
itself.
Fergie. Little Ferg. Do it.
I
So
want the
what's
gray
every-
snake.
What's everyone getting so far? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually waiting. I'm still waiting for Trish to answer my question.
Yes.
Are there cats?
Yeah, there are.
Yes. There are a wide array, but There's a very cute
Isn't
tabby
it a
that's kind of
chameleon or
sticking out to you.
Actually,
Are
you know
there
what?
badgers? Specifically a honey badger.
Badger.
Oh my god, I hate you, but I love you on that one. That's such an awful choice for an animal.
Higher or
That's a
lower?
great choice. They are fucking fantastic.
Higher or lower? Oh lord.
Higher.
Yes,
Nice.
there is a honey
What the
badger that is
fuck?
I
calling
call
to
dibs.
you.
I call dibs.
It walks up to you. It crawls onto your back, and it is yours forever now.
I'm gonna immediately cradle it like a little baby. I'm
Honey
gonna be
badger
like, I
don't give a
love you.
fuck.
Honey badger don't care.
I'm.
Oh, actually,
is there? Oh, sorry. Someone else can go.
I have one last question. Are there any spiders or arachnids of some kind? I need a really weird, depressed person pet, and I feel like that's
Do a
Spiders.
bat. Do a
Why do
bat.
they
I
have to
think
be
the snake you wanted.
spiders?
Or a sloth.
Oh no, I was just trying to think of things that would belong under a heat lamp that a depressed person would do. So I started general, and I'm working my way out to weird from here.
You're not seeing any real bugs here. This guy's mostly just animals.
Are there any
there
pet
a-
rocks?
A
Is
pet
there a
rock.
A pet
Give him a-
rock
give him
on
a
the
pet
ground, like
My-
For
yeah,
a
I was about to say, my
depressed
guy.
person, a pet
On the-
rock is top
on the
tier.
ground at your feet, probably.
You can't kill a pet rock.
Give a pet rock. I love
mean-
that.
I mean, he probably could.
Raccoon, yeah.
I feel like that would fit with your character so well, dude.
I just imagine. I just imagine this character walks
know
in,
what?
no animals come towards him. We just give him a rock with a smiley face. He's like, "Thanks, guys. I'm gonna take care of this one."
So I
Are we
think-
speaking about John or Jan here?
Yawn.
Jan.
God,
Jan, you
John would
you
give
get
him the
handed
fucking.
you get handed a rock, and all of a sudden you'll see it is.
Oh, the rock was my joke.
it's a
That he
turtle!
didn't say that.
I know. It is a
Okay.
tiny little hermit crab.
That's actually
Trash panda.
That is a great depressed person.
A trash panda.
Such a
Great.
Oh, raccoon, yeah.
Is there a
I
small
love
Tell me that didn't
monkey?
fit completely with.
You know what? There is a small monkey.
I would like that.
Okay.
Okay, so who has what so far?
Yeah, let's just sound off here. Starting
Pet
off,
crabs.
Arcus, what are you getting? The fat panda?
Yeah.
Fat red panda.
Fat red panda.
I'm
Okay.
yeah. As was stated above, I'm amazed you didn't go for the trash panda.
Oh yeah,
If
the
you didn't, I
raccoon.
was probably gonna go for it. If you didn't, I was
Sarah,
gonna go for it. I
what are
don't
you
know
getting?
yet. I was waiting for you to give me an answer
Oh.
on that.
That's a
If you
good
thought of
fucking
something,
question.
you can just wait for me to last.
You know what? The weirdest thing you see there is it looks like a turtle, but it kind of
Adding
has
the
furry
detail about
legs
the
and
lazy
a
eye.
furry snout.
What is this thing?
Roll an
I
H
want-
check.
I want it. Archie, stop trying to get in here. Oh dear. Nature +2. Come on.
yeah.
Hey!
Nice.
One time.
That is a pygmy turtle bear.
Pygmy turtle bear. Oh,
Tiny.
Oh, we're getting hybrid animals like
An
Avatar.
actual thing.
damn.
I go straight to it and I pick it up. You have potential.
That sounds so cute.
Oh, I just looked at little images on
How
it.
much?
So adorable.
Take
We'll
all
get
of
to
it.
those.
Give us all
Alright.
37. Give me him now. No, I'm just kidding.
Evan, you get a pet hermit crab that looks like a rock.
Sweet.
I love that.
My
That's
panda's name is Gary.
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 All right.
turtle.
John, what are you
I'm
looking
gonna
at?
look down at the pet hermit crab.
The small
You
monkey.
don't have a true home like us.
Pressing motherfucker.
Small monk.
Jesus.
All right,
Saying
Brittany.
sad things.
The gray snake.
Gray snake.
I'm gonna name it Cricket.
All right. Sybil.
Yes, I have the.
The what?
The honey badger.
Ah, yes, the honey badger.
100% honey badger.
Yes, the 100% honey badger that you managed to get for free. Congratulations.
Can we talk about? No,
Gets
we can't
a
yet.
gets a natural
We
one
can't
on
talk about-
making
we
a
can't talk about how
poncho,
good her rolls have been for certain things and other things.
and then awful
gonna
on the other
name-
things.
I'm gonna name my honey badger Widget.
Mushroom.
Widget.
Mushroom.
Betcher.
All right. Sylvanas, what do?
I'm looking to see if there's a macaw.
Macaw, yes, there is there's a very pretty macaw. There are a couple different colors. You see one that's yellow head goes into green. You see one that kind of has a variety of colors where it's red in the body, but then its head plumage is multiple.
I'm looking for one that like identifies with me, but is also the most like vibrant in color.
Okay. You know what? I'm just personally gonna see what this results in.
Heck.
Ooh.
That's a shame.
Fortune.
Better, but not much. Come on,
Yeah.
game.
So you see three macaws. They're not. There's one that's like dull as hell, and then there's the red one, and then the green one. Which
I'll see if I can't like give the green one some food or something.
Okay. You hold out some pocket jerky. Kind of
The best kind.
kind of pecks
All
at it.
last campaign, we survived on it.
Jerky.
Yeah. He seems to resonate.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll an animal handling check just to see how much he resonates.
Gosh, this is not gonna go well.
Okay,
Okay, that's not awful.
He's chill with you. He's chill.
Cool. I'll take the macaw then.
Okay.
Bird's like fucking huge.
They're
Yeah.
kind of big.
Alrighty,
Got to
Tino.
hold 4 macaws 2 weeks ago.
So, I went to Kitty.
Kitty. What color kitty?
Because I know they're usually the biggest dorks. I want an orange kitty.
Yeah, Tabby.
Orange cats. I love orange cats. They're so good.
You get a tiny little guy that just rolls up in your hand.
What is your kitty's name?
Pasta.
Pasta? Did you say pasta is a cat name?
Pasta's
He did.
a great cat name.
He did.
Pasta is a great cat name.
What do I want to name it?
Well, while you think of that, we're going to be determining prices.
Yes.
All right. To start out with, Arcus. For the fat red panda, considering where it's come from, 15 crowns.
Okay.
Cool. Saren. That is a rare animal,
Yep.
but also unlikely to be picked up.
Yep.
Higher or lower?
Higher.
Holy shit. We'll call it 10.
Fucking deal.
Okay. Evan, your
I'm through half of my
hermit,
fucking money.
your hermit crab is a hermit crab, therefore you will not be charged. You're just skating by on charity.
I love that. That was like one of the best things you could have given him. You gave him a pet rock, but in the most literal of senses, being a pet with a rock.
John, you get yourself a small monkey. Right now, he's only about big enough to cling onto your thumb, but he will get slightly bigger.
Oh,
That's
so small.
tiny.
That is a newborn monkey, is what that is.
Well, no,
Straight from
so
its mother.
they're pygmy. They're
Okay,
small. They'll
alright.
get a bit bigger, but not much.
Jeez.
There's a 12-year-old thumb too.
Yeah, it's a tiny fucker. All right.
You can fit him in your pocket.
7
He just
crowns
sits in
for
my
the small
hair.
monkey.
You got a deal, sir.
All right. Layla, you got yourself a small gray snake.
Yee.
5 crowns.
Deal.
Sybil, you got yourself a honey badger, but you got that shit for free because you're 100, so congrats on that shit. Sylvanus,
You know what? I'll take it.
Yes.
7 crowns.
6.
Tino, Tabby Kitty, fairly common animal. 5 crowns. You got
God,
that
why
shit?
was mine so much? Jesus.
Because you got yourself a fucking red panda. Do you know where those things are from? Roll a nature check.
Roll an nature check. Do you know? No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Oh, you don't. So
Kung
shut
Fu
up.
Panda.
From Red Panda Valley.
Red Panda cute. Red Panda nice. I like Red Panda.
I do.
Alrighty. Well, everybody,
Yeah, same.
pets in hand. The hour is drawing long, and you all find your way back to the school. Over the next about month or so, you spend time getting used to your animals, your dorms, going back and forth between classes, and you're just spending time reinforcing just being able to draft. And over time, your light sickness, what'd you say? Your resistance against light sickness increases. Everybody, go ahead and level up real quick.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I
Everybody-
got a name, by the way.
Wait,
You
that
guys
might
are-
also be concerning. Hold on.
What is the name?
Kasha.
Kasha.
Kasha?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Kasha
and
the
my,
kitty.
My macaw's name is Siren. It's
So-
gonna be a loud as fuck bird.
What is
My
the
monkey's
hermit
name
crab's
is
name?
Jen.
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 His name is Stone.
Joe.
Stone.
For fun context,
Stone.
Akasha is a Japanese yokai cat that steals
Yeah,
corpses.
yeah, yeah.
That
And they
steals
also can ride
horses?
on a wooden cart,
It
and they
steals
can go into the
corpses.
sky. And Kashas are like one of my favorite yokai. Yes, yes.
Great.
Ah,
Also,
I have like a little art
Do
book
we,
that I
do we
have
get
in
to
it. I don't
choose
know
a
where it went,
font
but
of magic?
you do. So important things. The only meta magic you guys can't use are Quicken Spell and Twin Spell.
I don't think we
Everything
have
else is
meta
allowed.
magic
We don't
yet.
have
Meta
meta
magic
magic
comes
yet.
next
Third
level. Yeah. Just
Once
for
you
so
get-
reference,
we're all
everybody. Level 2.
second level now.
Yep. And
Have
We
to
don't
on
take
the
spells,
rolls.
correct?
I was like, do we want to roll for HP or do we want to do just?
you can. The rule is make sure if you're going to roll, then I'll
It
roll
needs to
for the
stay.
entire rest of them.
Well,
Natural
it's our-
ones reroll.
Yes.
our first level up. Who's down to roll with me? I'm gonna give it to the dice. I'm gonna give it to the dice. Ones are reroll. Ones are reroll.
Our HP is our ability to cast magic as
I'm
well.
just
Come on,
saying,
let's do it.
Marshall, I can't
Let's put it all to
risk it.
chance.
I have the least affinity.
But you could get
I
more
could
than the
liter-
average.
Oh, I was wondering why I couldn't
But I could
level up.
also
I'm not
be
signed
less,
into
which would
D&D
be
Beyond.
very dangerous
help.
for me.
I was in viewing the sheet.
Nice.
I'm
But
impulsive, so I'm gonna roll as well.
cool.
I'm gonna roll.
Oh, that's right, because all the
Um,
login stuff is through Marshall.
Yeah.
Yep. Are we still going off of the sorcerer? So 1d6 plus
Yes.
con.
Um,
Come on, baby.
so level ups, they're going to be coming frequently. You guys are going to be level 20 by the time you're 16. So
Oh, all right. That's how that works.
How do I
Because
roll?
literally all it increases is your HP pretty much and your meta magic. So
So is the login through Wizards?
yeah. So here, Marshall and Jake, do you guys want to pop into a different chat so we're not
Yeah.
speaking on stream about login info?
I mean, actually, real quick, if you want, you could just make your own real quick and then join the campaign. You'd have access to everything.
That's true. There's not really any downside to.
Okay.
You would have to recreate your character though.
Yeah.
It would take moments. If you
So
have
do you
the
have
thing
your
right.
own account already, Jake?
I don't think I do.
That might take a little longer. But regardless, while you guys are all doing that, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. I'm going to grab a drink.
I think my computer reset all the cookies because I had to sign into Roll20 again too, and it didn't have anything saved.
So your computer
Marshall,
makes
what do I
cookies?
do
No
to-
wonder
to
it
roll for
runs
this?
like an oven.
So click on home when you're on character builder. And then make sure that HP is set to manual instead of hit point or instead of fixed.
Home HP to.
What's your
HP is manual instead of fixed?
Yep.
Okay.
What's your HP modifier right now? Your con modifier, sorry.
Oh wait, are we not supposed to do fixed HP?
You can.
It's up to you.
It's up to you. So fixed does
Some
the
of us are
average.
choosing to roll right
If you
now.
want to try to go for the higher number, you can, but you have to do it for the rest of the campaign.
My Constitution's +3.
Okay, so your starting level HP would be 9. So go to manage HP under when you go to class, go to manage HP.
I'll go ahead and roll for HP then as well.
I don't have a good con modifier, so
So did you make sure your HP was correctly set?
Yeah,
Oh
my HP's
shit!
at
Why did it do that?
9.
You-
So the rolled HP is at
Yep.
9, right?
Yep. So now go to the Settleless Academy under roll 20. And then just roll a quick d6 from there. And you can just see what you roll. And then ones are rerolls.
So I get plus
You get 5.
8.
Oh
Well,
boy, I got
Well, 'cause
two.
plus my
it'll-
con as well.
It'll
no?
automatically add your con in. It automatically should add your con in.
Yeah, it'll automatically add your con, and you just put the rolled amount on there.
Yep.
All right. I rolled, and I got shitty.
Yeah, did you
Okay.
get what I got? No. Oh, yeah. No, yeah,
Nice.
you and me
So,
both got load because I got 3 as
I'll-
my actual roll.
I'll update anything I need to.
So my rolled HP is now 9 plus my con. So yeah, you know what? I'll take it though. It's not bad. It's a little bit better.
Yeah.
Because you'll also, I mean, don't forget we also get ability score modifiers, and I think it's durable is the feature. I can't remember. One of the features
Durable
there is
and
really
tough
good.
are-
Tough is the really good one, and I figured
those
out
two
how
will
I could take that one early with being a really good build actually.
When? At 4th level, you get the ASIs.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can do
We actually get quite a few. We get quite a few.
I don't know if I did this right because I'm
got
at
it.
20 HP now.
So
That
did
seems
you
high.
do a double modifier on that? I mean, to be fair, I do think that you took the durable feat, so it
Yeah,
might be right.
where
I
it says rolled HP, you just have to keep adding on to the rolled
Okay,
HP.
that's
the
all
number.
I do is just add. So I start with
Yep.
9 and then add the 5.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Well, that's
And then it should automatically add your Constitution modifier into it.
Wow.
cool.
I got 11
Yeah.
HP.
I like
Woo!
flamey things and blowing things up, so I think
Yeah.
Constitution would be good.
Well, so technically speaking, if you have a +1 in your con right now, which I know you have higher than that, actually Trace never told me what happens if you get a Constitution modifier and you already have a 20. So maybe you'll be the one to find that out.
We'll figure it out one day. Alrighty.
Maybe you can break
So-
the 20 cap.
Towards the end of your initial drafting instruction, you guys are set the next day to head in to the Orange Tower to start learning about more specified uses. You guys are in Little Jasper and kind of enjoying a relaxed night, just hanging out together in what's kind of it's like the pub from Harry Potter, where it's like not really alcohol,
Butterbeer?
but yeah.
Well, butterbeer is actually alcoholic.
Yes, it is.
in the
It's
books.
minor. It's very minor.
Not the one you get from Starbucks.
Yeah. But sitting
why I make my
around,
own.
you guys notice that there are kind of 3 different tables worth of conversations going on around you. One of them is a student, a group of kind of look like bichromes, maybe a little bit older than you guys. There is a group of very old drafters who are kind of jawing with each other at the bar, and then there is what looks kind of like a more middle-aged group of 2 or 3 guys kind of huddled together, speaking softly.
I want to
We
eavesdrop on the
overhear what
softly
they're-
speaking.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Okay. So
Guys,
you two focus in on the softly speaking ones. Go ahead and roll perception checks.
I'm trying to look not suspicious, but on the side there.
Ooh. Very good.
Dirty
Scott.
20, I'll take it.
Suspicious. Don't be
Be
suspicious.
suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be.
Okay.
Hey,
Damn, you
shot.
two.
You both
Dilla and
are
Sylvie.
being nosy little people, and
Shopping in restaurants is the best.
It's great.
as you
Best
listen
thing there.
over, you guys hear kind of whispered talk. You're not able to catch everything, but you're able to catch a decent amount. It's talking a lot about recruiting, rebelling, a teacher, and you hear the word "the Color King" come up a lot.
That's my pet.
But that's all you guys are getting from that conversation.
Did we hear
Any-
the teacher's name?
No. Anybody else focusing in on other conversations?
Yeah, I'd focus in on the old drafters.
Alrighty.
Same.
Perception.
Oh, God, I don't give a shit about anything.
Yikes, me neither.
Man. Let's see.
What?
I'm trying to think if you guys hear anything at all.
Stupid kids are trying to listen in on us. We should go.
Yeah, we're 12.
I
We're
am
dumb.
tagging along with my brother.
Okay. Interestingly enough, Arcus and John, because they're being very not quiet about things. Oh, Jan,
Yeah.
you're definitely hear this.
Our
Yeah.
janitor's here.
You guys hear them kind of between other conversations. You hear a lot of talk about kind of the old days in the False Prisms War. And it's sounding like these guys were on the other side. They were on Dazen's side, but they were integrated afterwards. But it's interesting. They're talking a lot about how things changed. They went from kind of being in a prison of war camp to being accepted as drafters into the Chromaria again. At the very end, go ahead and do another round of perception checks, you three.
Me as well, or just the 3 that were listening in on the draft?
Just the three. Yanni boy.
Yeah, Eben.
No. I need the other two.
Jan Etor.
Oh no. Wow.
Jan Etor.
Thank
We're
God
not
for
very
Jan.
perceptive.
I just didn't expect that low of rolls again. Alrighty. Jan, at the very end, you catch just the statement. It's odd. I don't know anybody else that comes back from war a better man. I guess the prism, he was changed by killing his own brother. Cool. Alrighty. Those who have not listened in on a conversation yet, go ahead and roll perception checks on the students' conversations. Okay. Sybil,
Low rolls.
you hear the other students talking about rumors back and forth, and one of them that sticks out to you the most is, I heard that in the Hall of Inscription, beneath the Hellstone at the base of the Prism's tower, there's some sort of apparition that appears to be pained sounds coming from down there. It's odd. That's about all you get.
We're all sitting next to each other, or are we kind of like broken
No,
up
you
in a
guys,
group?
you guys are all at the same table. You're just kind of there's
We're
a
all
quiet
leaning
moment.
Yeah, we're
separate
all kind of
ways.
like leaning one way. Yeah.
There's just a kind of awkward moment where everybody's like, "Well, listen to
Bartender, another
this."
round of juice, please.
Am I able to catch what one of the guys that were speaking of the Color King, like what they look like?
Yeah. So they look younger, kind of maybe in their later 20s. But roll another perception check. Actually,
Okay.
let's see how you do.
Me too.
I think unfortunately our bridges on that have been bad.
Sorry, it's loading. Give me just.
I believe in you so much right now.
Ah, damn. I have one good roll. That's it for the night.
Yep.
Hilariously enough, you barely catch the sight of one of them, and it looks like their eyes are almost completely haloed.
Okay.
Break any day.
Go ahead and roll a history check. Those of you who heard about the Color King.
Not I, said the clown.
Twas not I.
Not I.
Oh boy, guys. Let's see.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Bye.
Layla.
Was she, said the queen.
Layla, you met the DC just perfect.
Oh, good.
So the
Oh,
Color
fuck.
King, there were rumors of them during the False Prisms War. Some said that they were an influence on Dazen, the brother of the Prism, and it was said that during the later stages, they used color whites, those who broke the halo and started kind of going mad in war, which was generally considered very taboo. Uh, but they themselves were rumored to be covered in Luxin of almost the entire spectrum throughout their entire body, kind of masking what looked like kind of more burned sections of flesh.
Oh boy. Okay.
But in any case, with information in hand, you all are walking back across the bridge alone. If anybody wants to discuss what they
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it to myself right now.
Before we leave, I would like to look for that one thing I sent you in the DMs or a little bit ago.
Monkey?
You have a really hard time finding anything that would match the bill on blues.
About green.
Green?
Not gonna put a green up.
How distinguished are you trying to find?
Trying to find that perfect coloration.
Roll Arcana check with advantage.
Nut because of the nut. Yeah, baby. 4.
Okay. Yeah, easily enough. You find yourself a really, really perfect green pair.
Aha!
Of what balls?
Later.
I'm gonna turn around to you guys as we're walking on the bridge. I think there's a ghost.
What?
I'm sorry?
There's a
Like
ghost.
right here, right now.
No,
It
at
in the bar?
At the dormitory. No, at the castle thing. Our
In the
house.
academy?
At school.
Yeah,
At
that.
At
school.
school.
Yeah.
The academy.
There's a ghost
yeah.
at school.
There's a ghost at school, guys.
I mean,
Sybil,
see a
you've
ghost?
been here for about a month at this point. Come on. What is going
Where did you
on?
see the ghost?
Also,
Well, I might not have seen it,
okay.
but I did hear about it.
You know what?
And I'm gonna
Here,
point
I'm
with
gonna
my
just hand her
thumb
the
to
pear.
the
Here.
other students that were talking about the ghost. They were
This
talking
seems-
about there being some sort of like aberration or something below the. It was below the prison's chamber.
Just take the pear and let's walk back.
Why do I?
Would we?
I mean,
I'm gonna.
but
I'll do an
ghosts-
insight check.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and do an
Just
insight
for
check.
myself, just to see. Okay.
I'll take
Sybil,
it.
you have a very green pear in your hand.
Thank you. It's the first time you've given me food, so that means we're friends now. I'm gonna start eating it.
If that's what it takes, sure.
I'll keep trepidation, but I'll believe it.
I mean,
For what?
I'm not saying for sure it's a ghost, but it'd be kind of cool if there was. I mean, like, super lofty castle, ghosts kind of are a must, right?
I mean, it is
Whose
an old
ghost do you
building.
think it is?
That's kind of a good question. I don't know too many people that have died
Which
here. I
is
hope no.
really weird to you.
Yeah. Well, because I know the colors. So that's why I had that thought. I'm eyeing Sybil pretty hard right now after noticing this.
Noticing what?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
They're doing secret shit over there.
Oh, you're sus. Yellow
I mean,
and
do you want to
sus.
go on a ghost hunt or something, Sybil? Is that what you're saying?
Well, if we have time, maybe check it out. Okay.
Ghost
Maybe
hunt?
like on one of our days off or something.
Are ghosts?
I don't know. I feel like it'd be fun.
Are ghosts a normal thing in this universe? Like, okay, so it's not something that's been like an established thing.
Very
Okay.
fair. It's fair. I'm gonna kind of pull Sylvie and Arkin, keep them distracted. I need to go talk with Sybil. Something weird's going on. I just realized.
Keep who distracted?
Everybody. Just walk ahead. It's the easiest way we can do it.
Me walk ahead?
No, not talking to you.
You're
not talking
not
to
in
you.
the conversation.
You're not. This is a
I was
different
like,
sidebar.
what?
You're not part of it.
Sidebar.
Sorry.
Sidebar.
Sidebar, the sidebar.
Don't
Gotta
sidebar
insert
into
the
the sidebar.
sidebar if you're sidebar.
Sorry. Sidebar.
Do I have my
Yeah.
macaw with me?
Yeah.
I'll just be like, hey guys, let me show you what I taught Siren here to do. And just make the absolute loudest noise he possibly can.
The fire alarm sound.
Jesus.
What do you think?
I'm gonna like sneak
I
back
hate it.
further back from the group and
Aw.
pull Sybil to the side while they're all distracted with the animals.
I'm sorry, I don't.
I'll give Siren a little pet. She didn't mean it. She didn't mean it.
Oh, not the
So-
bird, just the sound.
We've talked about we've talked openly about your colors before. One of them is not green. And I'll kind of like pull up her arm and pull back her sleeve and point. That's what's
What?
going on.
Magical fruit, obvious.
No, it is definitely a regular pear.
Oh.
Also, it is a pain in the butt to find those. I do not know how your friend keeps finding these things for you. My God.
She's pretty cool, isn't she?
Took me, sure. Anyway, explain, please.
Well, as far
Could
as
you
I know,
just-
I'm a super chromat, so I've
Yeah,
got.
that means you can distinguish colors. That doesn't mean you can use a color that's outside your spectrum.
Well, my
Did you just not tell us all your colors, or?
No, I've got red, yellow, and orange. I thought I said this.
And I look down to her skin again, and I'm like, yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna kind of look down at my skin, kind of like trying to put pieces
We
together.
notice.
Kind of be like, so maybe it was another color I didn't know about. I don't know. That's kind of interesting.
Just for my
I
sake.
think colors can just mix together. I mean, like, I guess if you do, does red and yellow create green?
No.
No,
Can you hear me now?
I kind of like put my
Kinda
hand
like
on her shoulder.
pausing,
It's
just, like,
okay.
looking
It's
up.
okay. It's okay. You know what? I believe you.
Yes.
We'll talk more on this later.
Should we like
I sorry, I had the other two.
go to the
distract group.
infirmary? Am I gonna be?
No. You're fine. You're
Am
fine.
I dying?
No, probably not.
Darren, you just gave me a magical fruit that apparently I
give you
can't
a
even
magical
eat.
fruit.
But I ate it anyways, and you're telling me, no, don't worry about it. Are you kidding me right now? I'm gonna hold up the pear, like I'm gonna chuck it at your head.
Did you
There's
just give her a
already like
devil
I
fruit?
five
turn around
bites
for a
taken out of
second.
it.
I just take a deep breath. Okay, no, listen, not a magical fruit. You somehow are drafting green. You cannot do that.
So don't tell anyone about it.
There's a reason I made sure the rest of the group was distracted before I pulled you aside.
But we're all friends. I mean, I feel
Exactly.
like maybe they
If
should
you
know
want
these
to tell
things,
them,
right?
that's fine. I just didn't want to out you in front of everybody.
Yeah, I taught Stone play dead.
You're kind of nice, Saren, even if it's in a really roundabout way.
Thankfully, it's not dead. It's just really lazy when it crawls out of the shell.
Marshall, when you get the chance, two-step verification sent to your phone.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, well, you're clearly better at words than I am, Saren, so maybe you can help me break the news when we're back in the
Yeah,
school.
when we're a little more not in the open. Sorry again about bringing this up just now. I didn't know how much you did know, but I think it's
Wait, what are your
pretty-
colors?
Blue and yellow.
So you don't have green either?
No.
Oh.
But I am
say
also a
as-
super chromat.
You say as there are green spectacles hanging off your fucking shirt.
I don't have green.
Am I stupid?
Not
Or
boiling.
am I the asshole?
You
Saren
are
does
the
not have green.
asshole. I do not have
am
green.
the asshole. I am the asshole.
I also haven't told everyone
I the
everything yet,
problem?
so that's fine.
Well, you received your fucking spectacles day one.
Yeah,
so.
that's true.
Everybody knows what each other's colors
Fuck
are.
it. Then there's no point. There's no point in me hiding it. So I'll just say, I'll tell you: blue, yellow, red, sub red, and then I'm also a super chromat.
Oh, gotcha. Well, at least there's one
You
thing
should be
we
good, by the way, Jake. Sorry.
we
No
can
worries.
see all the
Thanks, man.
colors, so that's cool. Look at that, similarity.
Look at us.
You should still try this though, so that way I know that I'm not. I know you said it's not magical, but for some reason I don't believe you, so I want you to try. I'm gonna hold out the rest of the pair to you.
There's very good reason not to believe her.
I believe you. My insight was high enough. I'm gonna believe what she fucking says. Okay.
I meant
Just
Sybil not
eat it.
believing
Just eat it.
Sarah.
Let's eat it. Okay. I eat the damn thing.
Does anything happen? Does her skin turn green?
No.
It's a good pair.
Give me it.
Yeah,
Give me it
actually.
back then. I'm
Okay.
gonna go ahead after you take a bite. I'm just gonna grab it back. Eat the rest of it. Okay. Well, that's
You
cool.
are a
Also very
strange one.
worrying, but cool. But I'm kind of scared. I'm not gonna lie.
I can see why she has her eye on you. All right, I give you a pat on the head. Let's get back to them.
Pat,
Tap. But okay.
Pat,
I'm gonna
pat.
follow behind you.
I see
Should
why
I
you have
pick
her eye on
spells?
her.
No.
Okay.
Alrighty. So making your way back to the
Thank you,
Chromaria.
Sylvie.
Everybody finds their way
Arc.
to their individual beds.
Also, real quick,
Heath,
since we just leveled up, learn spells or don't learn
No.
spells. Okay.
nobody ever needs to worry about spells.
Okie
It's
dokie.
great.
Only take fireball.
No,
Fireball.
don't take
Fireball.
Fireball.
When I
Evan, I
get to
can't
level,
drink
I will
fireball. I'm
fireball
on a
this stuff.
diet.
The answer is fireball and only fireball.
See,
When we
you
hit
could
the
do a
spell level-
facsimile of a fireball. You just can't take the fireball spell. Anyways, cool. As everybody makes their way to bed, Sybil.
Here comes trauma.
Yeah, wisdom saving there, please.
I was joking.
Wait. Before anything, I was actually going to say, before everyone goes to bed, I'm going to kind of group everyone together. Hey, can you guys meet up in my room tonight? We kind of wanted to talk to you about something.
Like
I'll say this to the group. No.
Everybody?
Well, I mean, maybe
This
if we
is
want to, I
school
guess.
night,
Technically, every night's a school night, isn't it?
Every night.
so I'm not going to.
I don't give a fuck about that.
Just for a bit.
Are you sure
It's
you
important.
mean everybody?
You don't want to have a sleepover?
Yes, Jan, I mean everybody.
I haven't had a sleepover before.
Wait,
That sounds fun.
Question, Trace, are sleepovers allowed or is there like a rule?
Go purple.
Excuse me?
Technically,
I guess, are
Technically,
people
no.
allowed to come over late? Is there like a curfew, I guess?
yeah. I mean, there's not like a real curve. Like nobody's gonna ding you for it.
Okay, cool. Okay.
But
The
We'll just
you
meet a
know,
little bit
some
later.
people might
Are
give
you saying that we have to make stealth rolls?
No.
No, probably not. Probably not. Not right now, anyway. Maybe when we're doing more sneaky shit, more shenanigans later, yeah, probably. But right now, no. Not for this. Not for a work study.
Should I still make that wisdom saving throw or no?
We can make it shortly.
I didn't hear that. Sorry.
We can make it shortly.
As soon as Art comes in, I demand he only sits on the towel I laid out for him.
I imagine my monkey is picking through his hair, finding like little
So
bugs.
I'll walk over. I'll walk over to my towel and I'll sit right next to it.
Oh, also, I need like a small aquarium, like right here now for my turtle.
Well, he's
That's
a turtle bear, so
That's fair. That's fair.
He's chill. He's basically just a pygmy bear with a turtle shell on it.
I love him.
My kitty is clingy
Your
and he
turtle
is sitting
bears
on my
say
shoulder.
meow.
I'll sit over
your
here.
kitty know any tricks?
I've got Samuel Shell in my hand, and I'm
He
just
can
like
purr.
giving pats.
Boys.
I'll sit over
I
here
just
with
Wait, one sec.
a book in my hand.
Oh, my pandas for
Actually,
sure.
come back.
You guys fight
I
again?
put Stone to bed.
I imagine the only two people who've ever seen my room at this point would have been Sylvie and Ark at this point.
Yep.
Probably.
Those
I
were
doubt I
awesome.
would have let anyone
I
else
sit
in.
cross-legged on the floor right here.
Right in the center.
Away from everyone,
Yeah.
but right in the center of the room.
Cross-legged on the floor.
We can choose where we
Sylvie's bed
wanna
over here.
Sure.
Yes, please just don't make a mess of things.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna jump on your bed.
Okay.
Tino's gonna be over here looking at his books.
Can you at least remake it after you're done?
Yeah, sure. I'm also gonna have my honey badger widget on my back, and then she's gonna burrow like right there underneath your covers.
Mushroom.
Okay, I believe you.
I'm gonna do the really creepy stare out the window at the ocean and not blink move.
I'm gonna take a stack of books and just put them in front of Jan, and then not put them away.
Haha.
We are the worst house guests ever.
Shit.
I like
Alright.
blink for a moment, like I let these people in my room. I
Yes.
actually let this
Yes, you
happen.
did.
This was a mistake. Hindsight, we'll do it in our stream next time. At least if it's a mess, it won't matter.
I'm down.
I know you are. Okay.
You guys
So,
would love my room.
you know what? Perfect example of this, actually. Can you try drafting my carpet? I'll look over to, God, so many S names. Fucking Sybil.
And we
Drafting
said no one would have the same letter to start their name this time.
Mine's a C, and it still sounds like it, so...
No, it's great.
You mean this one?
Yep.
Okay. Should I roll for that?
I guess, or you can do the scarf since you're already on the bed. I don't know. I lean the scarf over to you.
Arcana, I'm assuming?
Sure.
Please don't draft the whole thing.
Good job.
How to do it? Okay, and
Look at message.
Oh dear.
You guys will see her look down, and her hair, skin, eyes will fill with blue.
Okay, that was more than I expected. I, like yoink that
She's
scarf
like
out of her hand.
sapphire.
It's
You're
not normal
holy
for people
shit.
to turn the color when they draft, is it?
Violet, you're
Oh, it
turning
is.
violet.
Not,
Violet.
not, I look at her eyes now. That's not what I was. What the fuck?
What are you?
Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. It was supposed. What?
give me 1 second. I'm reading the emotions that you feel when you're blue.
You
Oh,
feel
no.
very you feel very logical, kind of calm, very
rule-oriented,
analytical
cold, and
thinking.
orderly.
I don't feel like normal Sybil then. I'm gonna kind of like adjust my posture to where I'm sitting like Saren would normally sit, all prim and proper.
We're like right next to each other. And I'm like, oh, this is interesting.
Kind of just got like a deadpan gaze, just like
I promise you, the scarf's not magical.
You know that the scarf isn't magical.
that is interesting. I don't think that is supposed to happen. I honestly have
Weirdo.
no clue as of to why.
I'm assuming the scarf is out of her hands.
Sure.
I'm gonna hope that wears off soon.
How long does it take for drafting to wear off?
So you could hold it up to like 10 minutes or so. You do eventually, we'll get into this more later, but you do eventually start taking more light sickness over time if it's a large amount. Do you want to draft anything with it right now?
A roll?
No, I was just doing it just to test because
Yeah,
Saren asked
it
me
would
to.
it would get rid of it immediately.
Okay, cool. Then I'd like, oh,
Cool.
okay,
I will be
yeah.
right.
You guys will see like a
Like-
very large kind of glass sculpture appear in her hand, and then made of blue luxon, and then as she kind of releases it, it will crumble down into kind of a minerally chalk.
Dang. Huh. I might go ahead.
I
and
imagine
say
Arcus
that
is rolling through that.
Can I?
Probably.
Can I Arcana check this? What the fuck just happened? Can I try to figure something out from this?
Oh yeah, man, she just drafted a shit ton of blue, brother.
How's my scarf looking?
It's fine. You
Okay,
guys,
cool.
it doesn't actually consume.
I was worried.
It's just
It
the
just
source.
disintegrates.
It's literally it's light. It's just bouncing off these
I had to make
objects.
sure. I had to make sure.
Do I feel like that kind of light sickness at all right now?
So,
God no.
I'm kind of just like, I'm scooting as soon as I do this. I'm scooting immediately to the wall away from Saren and being like, yeah, okay, I'm not gonna touch anything. Then I'm gonna like tuck my hands up like this, kind of like act like, and be like, well, that was real weird. I don't know.
Well,
Advanced magic?
We'll have to get you some gloves or something, maybe.
Gloves?
Like Rogue.
Oh.
But why?
Aw.
Oh.
You don't collect things through the hands. You collect them through the eyes.
Yeah, that's even worse. I'll give you like a blindfold or something.
Cyclops.
We'll get you a
I'm gonna
couple
go
eye
Cyclops,
patches.
guys.
We'll get you some like fucking blacked out sunglasses.
And a
So
Yeah,
what
cape.
okay,
you're
well,
saying
So,
is pocket
as you
sand is
know,
ultimately effective.
blue is not one of her colors.
How did you do that?
I just touched it and I drafted it.
Should know
You know,
touch it,
like we
really.
did in magic lessons.
I want to do that.
Yeah, I just did what everyone else would do. I don't understand why it's not sticking to just my colors, though.
Maybe blue is your color and you didn't know.
It's probably like that color king or whatever you guys were talking about.
I'm betting you just weren't listening during the test.
I wasn't sharing anything
Always
about Color
listen.
King. I don't know if
I
I'm
didn't
a very
share
good
it.
student.
you
All right.
didn't share anything.
Mm-mm.
Neither did I. So.
And y'all ain't knowing shit.
Yeah.
You know what?
Y'all
While
don't
we're
know
here,
shit
what
about
is
Color King.
everyone's colors?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to ask.
Everyone knows everyone's colors, right?
Yeah.
Does everyone
What
want to
are-
share them real quick, just so we can make
I
sure
don't know
everyone has it
Jade's
down in
colors.
notes?
I wrote down everyone else's.
So
I am green, blue, yellow, and super violet.
yeah, here, let me just run through all of them. All right, so Marshall is yellow, red, blue, and sub-red. Jade, her lenses that she received were yellow, orange, and red. Brandon is sub-red, red, yellow, green, and blue.
And super violet.
Cam is red, orange, green. Evan is into the fucking spectrum. Super violet, sub red, and orange.
I'm super violet too, don't forget.
Yeah.
I'm not sub red.
Oh, yes, right. Always forget about that. All right.
You can make me
Brittany-
sub red if you want. I'll add that.
No.
Okay.
Brittany is sub red, red, and blue. Good old David is yellow, orange, blue, red, and green.
Invisible light spectrum.
And then Jake is green, blue, yellow, and super violet.
The only one I think I still need.
Do I have the most colors?
Could you put that
You're
on
tied with
Discord and
David.
then so I can
Oh.
just copy it down to my note?
I need Cam's again.
He is
Orange,
red,
green.
yeah,
and
red,
red.
orange, green.
Yeah.
Rog.
Rog, Republic of Gamers, baby.
Yeah, at some point I will go ahead and copy down all that into the notes. But in any case, conversation may continue.
So I'm gonna be honest. This was much more than I thought was gonna be happening. I kind of just had a hunch.
What was?
Well, it was the green pair. And then notice that
One
she
that wasn't
always changed the
magical.
color. Yes, but you somehow always managed to draft a little bit every time you ate something that was a perfect color.
Well, I
Which
didn't
was
eat the
really
scarf.
strange because I don't do that, even
You
though
didn't eat
I'm
the scarf.
a super chromat as well.
Oh.
Also, yes, you didn't eat the scarf. That was more just a hunch than anything. Because I saw how
Figured maybe it had something to do with
you
digestion.
subconsciously were drafting essentially, and that was kind of confusing to me because we don't normally do that. Although that was much more than what I was expecting to happen. I was expecting just a subtle color change the skin again. So that was
I mean, you did tell
cool.
me to draft it, so
Yeah, I didn't think you'd go ham on it.
Well, I didn't mean to. It's just, I don't know, when you have to do the thing. You want to do your best, you know? Figured you of all people.
Ooh, dang.
Sorry, I didn't mean to sound mean.
Fair enough.
I don't think
Nope.
it did sound mean.
You're not
That's
wrong.
just.
You're not wrong. Fair enough.
I mean, maybe who I don't know who had said it. I think that was Sylvie.
Hmm.
Maybe blue is like one of my hidden colors that I just hadn't unlocked
Yeah.
yet.
I don't think that's how it works, but maybe.
Is,
Maybe you're
is that
just
how
a
it
rare
works? Is that
case.
not how it works? I don't know.
Maybe they just
So-
misjudged your test for the first time ever. What?
So I'm sure that you do remember, but your Thrasher did come to mind.
Yeah.
Is,
Yeah.
Is there
is it
anything
because she
interesting that
spent so
happened?
little time in the Thrasher?
Well,
Did you
What
just
happened
not?
in your Thrasher?
Did you just fail it right off the bat or something, and then they just gave you a guess of colors or something?
What was your
No,
time? I
that
don't
was
remember.
me.
She never told us her time.
you could say that I failed it.
What does
And
that mean?
I'm gonna kind of like
Elaborate.
look down and kind of like, well, I know you guys all did pretty well for your tests, right?
4
Jan
minutes and
just
30
sighs in the
No.
corner.
No.
Did you just get less time than Jan?
Mm,
Impossible.
Trace,
Wait, did
would
you
I
make
know?
it past the empty space?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh
You couldn't
yeah,
have made
yeah.
it that far, right?
Well,
Maybe
Trace,
she's
would
like
I
the
know?
prism or something.
I
Can-
know that by
No.
divulging my test information, that I would be like in trouble, or
No, you were given recommendations about the broader spectrum of information.
okay. So I want everyone to kind of get in a little closer here, and I'm gonna have you guys scooch in a little closer to where we're all like.
Okay.
I
Cuddle
put
up.
my
Everyone's getting on my bed.
I put my face right on her face. I'm like, yes.
Arc personal space.
Sorry.
At
Widget
least
kind of peeks up from my head. Just honey badger, just.
just there's like a slime as he leans.
I would actually like to be hiding behind John. I know that it is ridiculous because I am much bigger than him, but
You're like on the nightstand right here.
There's a
Okay.
perfectly empty space next to me.
That is true, but whatever makes you comfortable, John. So I want this.
Wait, I'm totally comfortable. Think so.
Okay. All right. I want this to stay between us since we're all friends, you know, and we're probably gonna be spending the rest of the day together, and we'll get to make memories and be happy and that kind of stuff, and hopefully not die young.
Best friends.
But you know, like I was told not to say too much about this after my test because of certain meanings and potential things that could happen. But you guys all know me. I'm a pretty good person, right? Like, you know, I wouldn't hurt anyone or anything on purpose unless it's
Say you're a
food.
strange one, but
But
you're not
that's yet
bad.
to be determined.
I kind of passed the test.
Okay.
I was at disadvantage, just so you know.
You kind of passed the test.
You what?
Didn't we
So
all pass the test?
You're not supposed.
yeah, technically we all
You're
passed
not
the
supposed
test.
to pass the test
But
completely. What do
I
you
thought we
mean?
all passed the
Elaborate.
test.
How far did you get? How far did you
Elaborate.
get?
the whole thing.
It sounds
Do
like
the
she made it
entire
past
test.
the empty
You-
space. How did you do it? How did you survive that? I went crazy.
So alone.
I mean, I kind of guess it might be because of my disorganized mind.
Back it up.
Maybe.
You're not supposed to finish the test. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah, which is why I kind of didn't say anything. I was
You're
told
the
not.
person who finished the test. They told me about someone like you.
Keep it down.
I cover his
Calm down.
mouth. No, the one who finished the test was
The
Dazen.
Prism's brother.
But there was one more.
They told me
No,
someone else.
no. What?
Well,
Yeah.
no, they were talking about Dazen.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna kind of like, like try not to have this be like, I'm not saying it super loud. I'm kind of just being like, all right, we can't like be loud about this case
No,
because
no. We really.
this has to stay between us because I don't
Yeah.
really want to get murdered. But
Why would you get murdered? That doesn't.
because it's not something I guess that you're supposed to do, and with the whole thing of traitors and stuff like that and all that other stuff in politics, but I'm not interested. But I just want to be
we
here,
all die
do magic
sooner or
stuff and have a
later.
good time, you know?
Yeah.
And I figure that's what we all kind of want to do. And
How much blackmail?
I
What?
just, I wasn't exactly sure how to say it without coming across as egotistical or something, and I'm not that kind of person. So it's like,
What happens at the end of the test? I want to know. What was the last
Yeah,
part?
what happened? What was the last part?
well, they kind of all were gathered around and just looking at me. It
No,
was
what
a little
happens after
weird.
you get
Well,
burned to
during,
death?
during the Thrasher. Yeah, during the Thrasher. After you get burned.
After you get burned.
Well,
I
from
didn't even
from what we
make
know
it
from
that
him, and I'll point
far.
over to John. It's an empty room.
Feels like you're.
And
there
then
for
what's past the
years.
empty room?
It's eternity.
So what happens after the empty room? Does it
So
just
then,
end?
Yeah, in all technicality, that is the end of the test. But you
Yeah.
had your you had your
Thing.
vision of things and stuff. So you are more than
Yeah, I mean,
welcome
it
to
was.
share that if you desire or not.
I'm probably gonna try and keep
Vision
that
quest.
part to myself, for now at least, because I don't want to put anyone in danger. But yeah, no, it was empty room. Do I remember being burned?
That was just before. You weren't
Oh,
actually
okay. I was like,
burned, but you were. You remember the tower was on
We
fire.
were
It was getting closer.
oh yeah. Okay, no, I remember. Yeah, no, it's the room, and I guess depending on how long your mental strength can get you and willpower, you can either hold on or, pull the rope. But I didn't pull the rope.
So what you're saying is you have so much mental fortitude that you made it inside of a room that, according to John, felt like years and years and years.
Yeah.
Alone in a white space.
She eats so much random food.
Impressive.
I'm just like staring at her, and I'm like, I got you all wrong. Never mind.
That's
Well, I mean,
impressive.
I told you she's a
Congratulations,
prism.
school.
I'm not.
Who said she's a
You
prison?
you
I'm
shut
not
the
saying
fuck
that.
up. No, she is not.
I'm not saying that I'm anywhere near like that. I'm just
Just
saying that I've
saying.
just got
Besides,
very strong
so what?
mental
It's
fortitude.
just it's 2 extra colors. So wait, what's her coloration at now? Potentially with green and
Red,
blue
yellow,
added
Visible
on.
orange.
spectrum.
Red,
Red,
yellow,
yellow, orange.
orange, and
Visible
then
The
That's
visible
my
spectrum,
colors.
yeah.
You want to become prism, don't
Have you
you?
tried drafting Super Violet
or
Or subred.
or Subred?
So I don't
Super
know.
does
Violet.
Like,
anyone have anything that can produce a lot of heat? I look
Layla, where's your
directly
puffy
over to
coat?
Leela. Yep. I assume she's wearing it right now.
Do you want to wear my coat?
Just give her a hug.
It's a little
There's-
sweaty.
There's also a literal fireplace right over here.
Yeah, but this is
Or
funnier.
that.
But the coat's funnier.
I give her my glasses to put on.
wait.
What?
Before I start trying all your guys' color stuff, I just want to make sure we're all still friends, right? Even though
Yeah,
I
no,
passed the
there's
test.
no changing that. I'm
Oh,
just more
only if you put these
confused.
glasses on.
Wait,
And this coat.
wait.
I don't know if I could do that at the
I've
same
never
time.
really had friends.
I'll put the coat
before,
on you. I'll put it
so
around
I'm
you
not
and
gonna
zip
try
you
and
up.
leave him now.
I'll do the coat
Fair
first.
enough,
Then.
yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough.
You put on the
That's fair,
coat.
too.
Roll an Arcana check with advantage.
By the way, I don't want these to be like long, lengthy ones. It's just a quick one and done kind of thing because I don't want to be causing any sort of explosions or anything like that or whatever else.
We're 12-year-old
don't burn
kids.
my
You
coat.
just enticed us.
That's
Yeah,
true.
we sure
That's
did.
true.
This is so cool.
Okay.
Oh my god, you're the greatest. I want to be your best friend.
I mean, if you really want to be my friend.
Also, Trace, I've noticed you haven't lagged once all night.
I
Marshall,
closed.
shush.
I closed.
No, I'm just saying. I think it's
closed
wallpaper
wallpaper
engine that was
engine.
causing it.
So
Oh,
was it
well, that
wallpaper?
solves everything. I can promise you that.
Yeah, that does.
Most times it does, or updating it at least.
No,
Nah,
just get rid of it.
just
It's
The
so
trays
worth
are
having, though.
frozen.
Well, no, you just put it on when you're done with your
yeah,
camera.
like yeah.
Like
Okay.
I can't stream and have wallpaper engine up at my computer. It has a fit.
Yeah. So Sybil, you're chilling out there, and the jacket's a little warm.
It's a little wet.
And
Oh,
It
you
smells,
kinda,
smells a little lila-y.
Just a little.
yeah, you
Got that
so
lila
sweet.
essence.
you start just kind of focusing, and all of a sudden you just start feeling just really emotional. Like, really, really, really emotional.
I'm gonna
When you
burst
see a
into
really
tears.
cute puppy commercial.
And then
Yeah, I'm
all of
bursting
a
into
sudden,
tears.
Okay then.
shit.
Okay then.
Guys,
all of a
what do we
sudden
do?
there'll
What do we
be
do?
I
a
get the jacket off of her.
What did we do?
Look
you get the
directly at Leela.
Just like
How
the
do
big
you
old
deal with
crocodile
this?
tears. Just,
you
I
get
should have warned you.
you get the
you
jacket
feel
off
like
of
this
her.
all the time?
You get the you guys get the jacket off of her, and it doesn't stop. She just keeps on getting warmer and warmer and warmer. And then
If I-
you'll see
if
a
I-
crystal form all the way around, and it's like a
Oh, no.
column that basically
Oh,
goes
no.
from the base of the
Oh
room
no.
up.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
shit,
that's a
shit,
big
shit,
one.
shit.
I'm gonna back up.
You guys see Sybil just crying on the bed.
I
I'm
throw
just
I
throw
avoiding
my
that
glasses
right
on her.
now.
I'm gonna
I'm the
draft
best.
something yellow and try and like give it to her, and just try and give it to her.
Okay.
If that makes
Yellow's
sense.
one of
'cause,
my colors, right?
I was
Yellow,
actually gonna
yellow is balance. And
I
so
was
I'm
actually
trying
gonna
to,
say
like,
I could try to logic her out by just wrapping the scarf around her.
See, that's great. There's a giant flame crystal that's about to burst in the middle of the room.
Yeah, we need to
That-
deal with that.
I
We
want
need to deal with
to
that.
touch
Backed
it.
up.
Don't you have?
No,
I want to back
no,
up.
you're not allowed to touch it.
I would like to touch it.
I stop him immediately.
I would like to touch it.
Definitely touch it.
Don't fucking touch it; it will
Touch it.
explode.
Touch it.
I want the water to someone get water. Get
Uh,
water.
Sybil,
I'm
roll
going
another
to
Arcana
touch
check. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna try and. Can I try and like draft like a yellow blanket just to throw over her or
Can
something?
I touch?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't like that.
Oh,
You guys will see the top of the flame crystal start to become unstable as sections of it are bursting.
Oh gosh!
oh,
Oh gosh!
this is
Oh gosh!
awesome.
Can I
Are there
roll?
smoke
Can I roll
detectors
something
in
to try
here?
to figure out how to stop
I
this or
touch.
contain it?
Yeah, you can try to contain it.
I'm gonna try to draft blue off of my scarf and try to make
touch.
something that can
I
contain the
touch.
explosion.
I make worse. I make worse.
I don't let you touch anything. Fuck off.
Can I?
I knock him the fuck
so
actually, and then I go contain it.
so
Could I like will this power away?
Wait,
Could I like?
you're very
wait.
emotional right now.
Okay, I was gonna say I
Run
am an
over to her?
emotional mess. I don't know if I'd be in the mindset to be able to just be like, stop feeling.
Hold
Can
on.
I go over and just
can I
give
use
Sybil a really big
orange?
hug and comfort her?
I was actually gonna say I also wrap the blue scarf around her neck and just say, "Draft this, you'll feel better."
I don't want to draft anything anymore, guys. Life feels hopeless.
Trust me,
Trust
it'll
us.
get better.
Trust us.
Do a different color.
Although interestingly enough, the moment that she hugs you, you go from feeling kind of very panicky to like super happy. Like it's fucking manic.
The tears immediately just dry. I just got the
They go back
Cheshire grin
into
on
your
my face. I'm
eyeballs.
like,
Hey,
huh.
hey! I need you to draft this and contain the explosion quickly.
What?
Okay? Just draft this. I've got like the scarf wrapped around your neck, and I've got the like big fucking end in your hands. Please.
Okay. I'm gonna try.
All right, Arcana with advantage.
She's the only one that can do it right now. We've seen her draft blue. We can make her draft it. We can hope. Oh my god! Please, for the love of God,
No! You see her just not able to flip from one far ass end of the spectrum to the other.
Can I try drafting the blue to contain it?
Sure.
Can I
How much are you willing to take in?
I will assist, so you don't have to take it
As much as I can.
do
Blue's
blue
one of
as
my
well.
colors.
Blue is
Yeah.
my main color.
I want to touch it.
So you guys are going to need to both do 6 feet of material. So that is 12 light sickness from each of you.
Oh no!
Okay, I can do that.
I.
And then I'm gonna.
No.
And then you're gonna pass the fuck out.
Hold on. Let me look at one thing real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay down on the bed afterwards.
I look over to Sylvie. Sylvie, little help, little help, little help.
I don't know what to do.
You can do blue. Just help us contain.
Okay.
But you need to make a box to contain.
To help.
Is it gonna be 12 from me as well?
No, if you do split it, then it is the lower denomination. So 6.
Please help me because
Okay.
I don't want to go unconscious.
Blue is not close, but blue. I'm in the middle of the spectrum.
No,
Blue is still.
no. So if
right,
you
right.
if you
Sorry.
have that
I'm
color,
ignoring that.
then that's your base point.
Got it. Right.
It's just if
God,
you're
I don't want to hit
multi.
12. I don't want to take the 12.
Got it.
This would be hard to explain to a nurse, guys.
I'll help. I'll assist. I'll try.
So the 3 people who can cast blue and jump into action, you guys will see just this column of various 3 different styles of blue structure going up. And
I wish I could cry right now, but instead I'm just giggling because I feel so happy.
you will,
But my face, oh my god, it does not
you
look
guys
happy.
will see the entire thing turn into a fucking kiln. There's just flames that are spiraling, and you see sections of your blue Luxon kind of cracking here and there. And as it looks like it's about to shatter, the flames go out, and the whole blue Luxon structure crumbles.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pass out backwards on the bed.
I was like,
This is the weirdest sleepover ever.
Just pass out on the bed.
Yeah, how much health did you lose?
I'm assuming 8
Well,
because the total
boys,
was 24 originally.
This is how it all is.
So 6 from between David and Marshall, and then 12 from
12
Layla.
for me.
Oh my god.
Damn, I was hoping that was gonna blow up.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Why?
I didn't want you guys to die. Are you
Do
okay?
it again. Do it again.
So
do it again.
If
Do it again.
If I took the 12, I was unconscious. If I took the 12, I was unconscious. I needed help there so bad.
That was
I'm at 2.
sick.
That was probably the coolest thing.
Brittany,
I've ever
I would have.
seen.
If I took the full 12, I would have been -1.
Could I have your number?
We should go outside and try it
Can
again.
can I have it?
Go outside and try it again.
Sure.
Oh god. I like lean forward and put a hand on Sybil's shoulders. Let's not do red again.
What
Let's
is
not do sub-red
I
again.
don't.
Yeah, in
I turn around.
hindsight, that was a
Sub-red
bad idea.
specifically.
That's on me.
Red,
like to-
red is
maybe
okay
we'll
because
never
of
do that again.
jelly like, but not sub-red. No more sub-red.
Maybe
I'm
next
gonna
time.
I'm gonna turn around to Layla, who is now collapsed on the bed, like probably like this, and I'm gonna turn around
Yeah,
and
eyes closed.
I'm gonna
Just
gently
T-pose.
just set a hands like on your arm, shoulder. I'm gonna be like, I am so sorry you feel that way every day. Deeply sorry. Gonna give you a little pat.
Roll
I'm
insight.
just gonna put my
Everybody
head
who
down.
hears that, roll insight.
Alright.
Oh shit, Saren. She.
3.
The implications of that is that she doesn't feel light sick.
Wait,
Ever.
you don't feel any sort of like I imagine we feel a little right now after doing that because we all got real low. You don't feel any kind of nausea or anything?
She's a prism.
No, I was referring to the real
I'm
manic
just
emotion.
with
of
how you're
super
with how
happy
you're
and then
acting.
super sad.
You just drafted so many things. I didn't even think about it, but you just drafted so many things at once.
Yeah, you haven't thrown up yet. It's very impressive.
You're not even.
Do I feel like I'm gonna throw up?
Nope. I have it a little.
I about throw up on the ground. Just
no, clean that up with the bug.
In your mouth, just a little bit.
Later. That's
I
my
feel
mistake.
fine.
I don't feel good.
I mean,
fucking
you know
dirt
what?
boys over there.
Just rolling around.
Is that
Don't
vomit?
Roll in the vomit.
Yeah.
Don't roll in it.
Don't you fucking dare.
Nice.
Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare.
No.
Don't you
So
dare.
I will
Before
walk
we
up
have
to the
something really
vomit.
gross happen, everybody eventually disperses back to their dorm rooms.
Darn it!
I'm gonna
I just wanted to collect it for later.
I'm gonna
Oh my
walk
God.
with Sybil back to her dorm. Just
Why?
to talk with her.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Also to help her, I guess I was thinking help her, but
Guys, have you ever heard of
or
a
have her help me.
midnight
I guess
snack?
around.
I'm gonna kind of look over
You're a
at
midnight
you,
snack,
Saren,
Evan.
and I'm gonna kind of like keep a little bit of distance because of the scarf thing that happened. And I'm like, I don't feel
Yeah,
right now. I'm good.
I'm sorry about that. That was not a good call on my end.
I mean, I understand that you want to try cool things and all that stuff, which I'm usually all for, but that's a lot in one night.
Should have gave her
I think
Super
I
Violet.
some
That's the
rest.
best one.
I'm more concerned by the fact that you don't feel any kind of sickness or anything like the rest of us did in that moment, and the fact that you can draft so far 2 colors more than what you're supposed to. You are 2 colors shy of a full spectrum, considering you're also a super chromite like me, and that is concerning.
All right, Miss Logical, you know what that means.
Ark, shut up. Also, you are concerning me with that as well.
With
I
what?
am concerned my compatriot might be correct. And if that's the case, them lying on your test is even more concerning.
I think anyone lied on my test.
I don't think anyone told you they lied on your test. Does that make more sense?
No,
Did
that doesn't make.
anything
I'm
weird
trying to think
happen?
real hard. My gears are turning.
I need you to tell me with complete honesty, did anything weird happen during your test?
I mean, it was a pretty weird test. The whole thing was about inner strength, I guess, or I don't know what you would do if you were in a life-threatening situation, which
Or anything different about the people?
going and it was just kind of all around weird. But I mean, everyday life is weird, so you kind of get used to it, I guess.
She's
Like
not
the
telling us
opening.
everything.
I mean the opening ceremony. Anything at all? Opening ceremony, actual test, anything weird or different? You've heard all of our stories about it. We had the group of people come in. They were strangely naked. We had the test
Robes.
begin.
Oh, yeah, there
Heard you ate.
was one weird thing, but I don't know if I want to talk about it.
That's okay.
But we can probably talk about it tomorrow, just because that was a lot, and I feel like
Yeah.
what I probably will say is going to be wacky, weird.
Stories, stories, stories.
Exactly.
You're just like following behind Sarah, just like touching her form. Yeah, we can probably discuss it tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for casting stuff outside of class right now, so
I think we will.
I don't know.
Not
You're the one that's the
particularly.
most
You're just taking your
orderly
life
and
into
stuff,
your own
right?
hands.
I'm glad you didn't blow my room up. For
I
all
tried
was
not,
worth. I
know,
appreciate it.
definitely don't like that color.
I have to go clean it up.
Okay,
Sylvie vomited on the floor, and that's an issue.
Sorry. I don't know if I heard that. Probably not, but
Probably not.
you in
What's
the
your
back of
pet's
your
name again?
mind, you just hear sorry. Huh?
No, Saren, what's your pet's name again?
His name is Sammy.
Probably make sure Sammy doesn't, eat at that or roll
Yeah,
around.
it's okay. He doesn't move much. He likes the bed.
What
Sloth.
kind of Sammy is he?
He's the SS Sammy. When he's in the water, I'll just let him shell up, and he'll be a little boat for himself, obviously, but still.
Nice. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to my room. So
Yeah, you have a good rest of your night.
Also, remember, no one say anything about this the whole night. I'm gonna like point behind you over on Arc and be like, don't keep a hush hush.
Ark, you're not allowed to tell anyone. These are my orders.
Okay.
We'll discuss it more tomorrow.
Only can you put my glasses on next time?
Also,
Next
you are
time,
to listen to
yes.
Sybil.
I'm gonna go
So
ahead
far-
and grab Widget underneath my arm, hold her like a little baby, and then I'm gonna open up my dorm door because you said you were walking me to the dorm, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna open it up then with my elbow. I'll like shove my way inside.
What
You're like,
animal
okay,
did you get again?
honey badger.
Honey badger.
Pet it. I want to pet the honey badger.
You can try.
Want to try? What do you want me to roll animal handling? Well, fucking, it was a honey badger.
It is a honey badger.
It mistakes your hand for a mongoose.
I assume that's fine. I mean, I wasn't wanting her to attack you or anything. I'm just like, she kind of does her own thing.
I was like, watch me not want to just slap on
No.
No, so bad. Evil.
In any case,
Try finger butthole.
to expedite things somewhat, everybody finds their way back to their rooms. Sybil, could I get a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Oh.
Okay. You have another dream of the individual that you saw in your vision. Seemed to be kind of scraping the edges of their nose and kind of through their hair, and they're kind of just continuing to rub down on that divot in the ground and go through the same process. You hear mumbling. They're talking to the mirrored wall and talking about Gavin, Dazon, Deadman, that sort of thing. But yeah. In any case, so next day, you all wake up, find your way over to class. Welcome to Magister Fraz. Magister Fraz's room.
Magister, what was it? Fast?
Fraz. F-R-A-Z. All right.
Are these statues?
Yes.
As in Franz Ferdinand?
Franz.
Quick
No,
question.
Fraz. Yes.
When that flame tornado was made with red and subred?
Just subred.
Just subred.
It was just a big ass subred crystal.
This is subred?
No, this one is orange.
Red. Orange.
Cool.
Hey, who else is my orange brother? There's another orange.
I have orange.
There are plenty of people with orange.
A lot of people here with orange with you.
Not me.
We got orange class together.
Class A, welcome. So good to see you. How are we doing today, children?
What's his teacher's name? Sorry.
Fraz. Magister or Professor Fraz.
Saren's in the back, just kind of like lost in thought a little bit because of what happened last night. Like, what the fuck? So a little shell shocked.
Today is going to be
this gargoyle.
Were you raised by wolves?
12. What do you want from me?
My question still stands.
Please stop climbing shit.
Sorry.
Great. Well, I have a relatively simple task today. It is to expose to you how much you can manipulate whatever Luxon you're working with, and to show you the various substances there within. You'll see them step back and kind of into this centerpiece here, where they pull out a couple different substances. The first one, they seem to be holding up just something invisible. Anybody who can see Superviolet will notice this to be a bar.
It's a nice bar.
Those of you who can, you focus your eyes into the invisible light spectrum. They will. The professor will hold it out. The substance of this is harder than most. Depends on how you actually draft it, but it can either be exceedingly brittle, and you'll see them snap it, and all of you will hear a distinct crack as it echoes through the room. Next up, for Superviolet, there is also this, as they pull out what looks like kind of a string. These are the two applications. You can make something quite brittle, or you can make something more spindly. If you make it more of a silk, then it is much more durable. Uh, but I'd say that this one is probably your medium range hardness as far as Luxon go. Next, they will go ahead and draft a Luxon dagger before you.
Ooh.
Dope.
Blue Luxon is much. It's considered to be the hardest Luxon. This is, of course, behind solid yellow, which can only be made by super chromats. It has very little flexibility. It is generally hard, but it is more crystalline than anything else. And you will see them kind of smash it onto the rocks beside them, and it doesn't even really crack. So, if you're looking for something rigid and strong, blue is a good place to go. They will then pull out green. Green, on the other hand, is harder than most, but it is a little bit more flexible, and you'll see kind of this green long. It almost looks like a spear haft, and they will go ahead and bend it upwards and downwards, and there's a bit of give, but it doesn't ever really snap. Green is flexible. If you're looking to create something that is rigid but can bend with great force, for example, if you're making a bow, this will do just fine. Next up, he will go ahead and pull out, looks like two things. The first is a thin shell of blue Luxon, inside of which is what looks like yellow Luxon. Then the other one is a fairly solid shard of yellow. Yellow Luxon comes in two forms. Number one, solid yellow. This stuff is ridiculously hard and will last for years as he chucks it against the wall. And you'll see that kind of the sharp edges literally stick into one of the statues. The second most important form that most people will work with is liquid yellow. And he will go ahead and throw the little orb of yellow Luxon onto the ground, where you guys will see a flash of light as it kind of sprays across the ground. Yellow Luxon is used for several purposes. You will learn later on about its shoring up of structural function, but most importantly, this can blind an opponent and make it more difficult for them to draft for a short period of time. It is also very useful for things like lighting torches or having a decently long source of luminance. You will go ahead and see him pull out a little basin where he will fill it with orange Luxon. Okay, orange Luxon is very slick, it's lubricative. You can constantly cast a stream of it before you, and you will go very quickly, especially if downhill. It has several functions, mostly for making the terrain more difficult for your opponents, but it can also help a great deal with any sort of constructions that you're trying to make it so that things move more easily without grinding against each other. Next, you will pull out what looks like two things of red. One of them is kind of it looks kind of like a rubber ball, and then the other one looks like a jello. Red comes in two types. Pyre jelly. This stuff likes to light on fire, so do be careful. And more solid red. Solid red is, and he chucks it against the wall as it bounces back, very rubbery. So if you're looking to make something exceedingly flexible, red is your color. And lastly, we have good old subred. This is not good for structures. This lights on fire. That is pretty much all you need to know about it.
We all eye each other.
Yes.
What?
Oops.
That's crazy.
In any case, we will go ahead and practice here, just making your whatever comfortable color you have. Making small tools, making just more complex, smaller creations. So if you want to go ahead and take an hour or so, I will coach you through anything you need.
I already know what I'm gonna do.
I'll be right back. I use the restroom.
Cool. As you guys go through, I'm just gonna expedite it slightly because we'll come back to this eventually. You all, being fairly comfortable with drafting at this point, kind of learn how to make things smaller and smaller, and eventually the class comes and goes easily enough. If anybody has any direct questions for the Orange Magister, now is the time.
Yeah, how would one contain subred if maybe they were very limited and had like, I don't know, maybe a super violet is another color.
Well, that is actually
It's a good color.
a very interesting mix. So if you were to make a shell of super violet, it would be relatively brittle. And then when sub-red crystals are not exposed to air, they do not light on fire. So if you cast a shell of sub-red, or rather super violet, and then you fill it with sub-red crystals, you have yourself a incendiary explosive.
Teaching kids how to build bombs. Let's go.
Good
Of
to
course,
know.
we're going to be going to war soon enough, don't you know?
What? No.
I mean, this is
Yeah,
literally
you
what we're
guys
being
didn't
trained
know.
for.
Soon we're gonna get our red armbands. Don't read into that too much.
And
Just a little
I'm
bit.
gonna also want to ask.
Oh, you got muted for a second.
Oh, I did.
Yep.
What are you saying? You're good.
Me now?
good.
We can
Yep.
hear you now. Yeah, it just
Oh.
got out.
Oh, okay.
Jay,
I'm gonna go
we
up
can't
to
hear
him.
you.
Shut up.
Can't hear me again?
Shut up. Shut
No,
up.
no, no,
Shut
no,
up.
no, 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 no.
Get to read.
No, Evan's an idiot.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to him and ask
Or a
him.
genius.
Maybe.
So, how rare or no, how likely is it that someone who is one color is able to also use a different color they never had used before?
It depends. Sometimes there are individuals like Karis White Oak of the Black Guard, who are technically bichromes, green and red, but she can draft a great deal into the sub-red spectrum, but it's not full enough to be considered a full drafter.
Gotcha. So it's not like super unique, but it's kind of up there.
It's rarer. Usually the Thrasher will suss out any particular colors that you would be able to use in major extents. You see variation mostly on the edges of the spectrum, so some individuals have a hard time with super violet, despite the fact they could do a little, and then some with sub-red, like Karis.
Huh. Are they also the person you were mentioning?
Oh, Karis White Oak is the Black Guard. She is the individual who protects the white as well as the prism.
Okay, cool. Well, just trying to broaden my knowledge, you know.
Of course, of course.
What was the and you can type this out later and just have it sent to us or on the Discord. But the different, I guess, type of material that each Luxon create.
Yeah,
Just so we can have that knowledge.
Yeah, so from hardest to most liquid, you have solid red, blue, green, red. Super violet is somewhere between red and green, or less. It depends on how it's drafted. And then from there, you get into liquids. So yellow, orange, and then there's sub red, which is kind of a it's a solid kind of in name only. Cool. Alrighty. So you all head to good old cafeteria, have yourself a bite to eat, and then head on to the next classroom. This one,
Ooh.
very yellow.
No.
Look at those carpets.
Lies.
Welcome, young children. My name is Gaius. I am the Yellow Magister. Today we are going to be learning about two things. The first of which will be seals. The second of which will be nourishing Luxon to make structures more permanent. So, have a look at the armor sets around you. You all learned about the general substance of. You all learned about the general substance of the various Luxon. Now, you may be noticing these are the most visible, solid. Okay, stop. These are the most solid of the visible spectrum. They're. Well, let me ask this: are any of you green?
Like sick?
Raise my hand.
No, shut up. I actually bopped my
I'm
head a
green.
little bit.
I'm green. I'm green.
I'm
I
green.
believe she means new.
Ow, I'm green, okay? Jesus.
I debate on bopping the other one, but I don't want to anger his brother because he's been nice.
Dino, Aricus, and Sylvanus. Very nice.
Oh, me too.
Oh, John. I did not know. Very well. uh, so, a very popular tactic in war in years past was something called going green golem. This is where an individual fills themselves from head to toe with Luxon and makes an armor set, which every time it gets damaged, they continually refill. This is very powerful, as it makes you damn near invincible for a while. However, there were stories that say that people broke the halo after maybe 4 or 5 times using it during the war.
God.
So, be careful. But, more importantly, there are armor sets that can be used. For example, if you do plate blue mixed with more flexible green, then you can get yourself a fairly even keel armor set. So the question is, why does not everybody use these armor sets all the time? Well, because there are things called seals. So any structure that you make will require a central point in which a seal is formed. Now, there are several ways that you can decide to do this. Say you were to make a full armor set, like the blue one to your left. The entire thing would have to be sealed at one point. Whereas with this green one behind, you can put the seals at multiple points and make it modular. But it requires more time. This means if one section a seal breaks, then you can reform it fairly easily. To demonstrate how weak many of these seals can be, she walks over to the blue Luxon. And you will see her just reach out with what looks like kind of red coating on her hand and put a small smear of it right across the chest of this blue armor set. Now just a little ignition as a match is set onto the pyre jelly. You guys will see it flare up warm and then hot and then on fire fully. And then you'll see the entire blue Luxon structure disintegrate to dust. Seals can be broken exceedingly easily. Now, there are ways to circumvent this. Making it on the inside, of course, is a popular option. But to do that, you need to have an exceedingly large amount of focus. And also, it can make a difficult time manipulating things, as you need to undo and redo the seal if you are planning to remake the armor or change it in any way. So, with your knowledge of seals, I will now hand you over to Professor Steelheart. They are going to be in the blue tower. Please make your way over promptly. Um, Actually, sorry, I forgot to mention something. One last thing. If you plan to make your structure last a longer time, for example, walls or any sort of permanent structure, a good way to do it is to mix, say, blue or green or red with a bar of yellow in the middle, as it will cause it to disintegrate in the light much slower. And now for the fun stuff.
Oh no.
As you guys walk in, you guys will see what looks like a firing range with a table and a bunch of pistols, as well as a extremely large man.
Oh, this guy looks cool.
Welcome.
Oh no.
To American public school?
Well,
Today,
That was
we
good.
are going to be learning about projectiles, their uses, and how you could expect to counter them or use them if you run into a situation where it is necessary. Now, first thing to note, a very important technique. It will take you throughout the entire years. He will draft just a small bead of blue, maybe the size of a musket ball, and just hold his hand out towards the blue armor set. We will come back to this momentarily. Everybody grab a pistol and line up.
Oh, I'm up
Pistol?
there.
Oh boy.
I've got
kind
a
of
pistol too.
nervously
They're
grab one
giving
because
guns to 12-year-olds?
I do not me and ranged weapons are probably not good considering I like melee. I'm like
I'm down.
no,
I'll take it.
I'm not
Excited.
sure about
I'll take
this.
it and go. Let's
How
go. I'm ready.
flavorful does this thing look?
How what?
Throw down.
Flavorful.
Flavorful?
Flavorful.
Saren's just disappointed. She's like, oh no.
It looks real simple. It looks like a just flintlock pistol. All right, children. Important things to note. Number one, never aim it at another person unless you're planning on killing them. Number two, do not fire until you are willing to kill somebody. Number three, if your powder gets wet, you might be screwed.
You might be the one getting killed.
So, aim it forward, gently squeeze the trigger. Choose whichever statue you so desire.
Green, baby.
Blue.
All right.
I'm gonna
just,
go take a piss while you're doing this. I'll go last.
just for peace of mind, go ahead and roll a d20s, whoever's firing off the gate.
Just do mine last.
Is that just a flat?
Boy, that is a
Oh!
Did you say just flat, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just a
just
d20. All right.
Could I
Cool.
toss some super violet Luxin in there and basically make a grape shot?
You can plug up the barrel and probably have that shit backfire on you.
And I'm shooting at green.
Shots ring out all at once. It is exceedingly loud. But you will see a great deal of them pepper their way around. Sylvanas and Jan, Sylvanas and Jan, you guys just miss. You hit the wall behind.
I'm no good at anything.
feel the same
Alright,
right now,
buddy.
Jan.
You'll do better next time, I promise.
You guys will see shots pepper their way through the various statues. And then, Tino, as you fire, you're like, there's a small imperfection on that. Neat. And you fire and you hit it, and you just hit the seal as the whole thing collapses.
Holy fuck.
And the gun in my hand.
Do the.
That's like the coolest thing your character's ever done. He's like, yeah, let's milk this shit.
You before the green statue crumbled, you saw the musket balls kind of go in and bury themselves, kind of a few inches in before stopping. The blue, you see them probably they get stopped almost immediately, but you see cracks spiderwebbing their way out from them, and then the yellow just looks completely unaffected by any of the shots. So, tell me, children, why in the world would we need to use pistols?
Some instances you shouldn't be using your Luxin willy-nilly.
This is true. You must always consider when you are to break the halo. But
So you
there
don't
are
get
other
punched in
reasons.
the face.
You can propel drafted items.
I prefer punching in the face personally.
Easy to break a seal.
Gives an element of surprise.
All good answers.
When you don't
However,
have
there's a
anything to
very
draft?
important thing that most people are not considering. Nighttime exists.
Shit.
We are practically useless at night. Unless we have a very large fire.
What about moonlight?
I did not think about that.
It's the issue is that it's so refracted that by the time it gets to you, you can use only about 20 to 10% functionality regarding it.
That's actually not bad.
Not awful. It depends on that is at a full moon, but other points it gets much more difficult. Pistols
Would
are
Superviolet
very
be more readily available at night
new.
than other colors?
No. Superviolet is still light. Regardless.
Nighttime
So-
seems so dangerous now.
When you are alone in the field at night, do have a pistol with you may be your only means of defense. But that may bring up the next question. If these pistols are effective against certain drafting, why are they not used by most drafters to save on those good old halos that are making their way ever presently? Well, young Sylvanus actually had the proper answer.
Hmm?
An individual, and he holds out the little bead of Luxon in his hand. One can build up force projected forward. Now, if you hold it for long enough, you will see it blast off towards the blue statue. And the little bead of blue will shatter the front plate. We can propel objects faster than any musket can. So the destructive damage that we can cause is significantly higher during the day. Now, the last important thing to note. Everybody go ahead and do just a palm-sized ball of whatever Luxon you prefer. Just not subred.
Oh.
Oh, dang
Okay.
it.
I
Touch
wanted
my
the
flow.
fireball.
I'll draft
Oh,
yellow.
A green ball.
Alright.
We'll draft a
I'll do
blue, I
blue.
I'll
guess.
do super violet.
Okay. As you all do it, you hold out your hands, and it takes you a minute, but you feel kind of the force building up behind your arm, and you feel them blast out. um, Now, there is another very important thing of note. You are flesh and blood. You are human. A bullet in the right place will kill you pretty much no matter what. So be careful about that. Number 2, there are individuals known as mirror men, as he will wheel out a large set of armor that is polished literally to a perfect mirror shine. Go ahead and attempt to fire those Luxon at this, please.
Okay.
As you all fire your Luxon, you will see the Luxon themselves disperse, but the force remains. So the blue Luxon that gets shot from Saren, it literally turns to liquid and falls off, but the area that it would have hit does get pushed back. Mirrormen are something of a policing force. They are trained to kill drafters, which is great because the Blackguard are trained to kill them, and they keep each other in check. Now, if you do fire Luxon at a Mirrorman, the Luxon will completely dissipate. So if you're looking to set them on fire, not going to work. But the force itself does continue. So if you launch something fast enough, they will be knocked off. Or if you do a sufficient amount of Luxon all in the same place, like a spear, then eventually it will get through. Any last minute questions before we end off class?
Can I keep this? Holding up the pistol.
Not now, but you may be requisitioned one later on.
Ooh, don't mind if I
Awesome.
do.
A
Did
small
Evan
thing
fall
to
asleep?
note.
Did Evan fall asleep?
No, I'm here.
No, he's here. A small thing to note.
I'm just cold.
If it is, say, the twilight hours of the day and there is still light, if you use a pistol like this, the flash pan will make you momentarily sunspotted. So your drafting will be less effective if you do use a pistol, and then if choose to use the Luxon immediately after. Very good. Well, if we have no further questions, then we'll go ahead and end class and session.
No.
Right.
I want to put Subrat in the gun.
You're an
Fireball.
awful person.
And that's how he exploded his own.